There's fucking styrofoam everywhere already. Motherfuck.
You should have seen. Did you see my picture? Did I post it in the G3 chat about my Star Saber I got from China?
No.
Yeah, I saw the box.
Oh, maybe. I didn't see it.
And they just put 4 pieces of styrofoam around it and wrapped the whole thing in tape. And like I didn't realize it, like how to open it. And there's like little balls every fucking where.
Yeah, I just vacuumed too. God damn it.
I got a knockoff in the mail today and got one of those terrorist duct tape the whole outside of shitty styrofoam containers. That's always fun to open up all over your house.
Hey fuckers, it's Friday.
I need work.
Good night, folks.
Nailed it. You are listening to your favorite podcast, Shatteredcast Uncut, with your host, Bobby Skullface.
That's a solid unit, Mac.
Oscar and Jake. I call it a rock Fred. Robert D.
So happy to be here.
The engineer, T2RX6.
The fit and finish.
Everyone's favorite internet troll, Greg for Mercy.
Only troll for good.
Meth Deluxe Baldwin.
Hell Hasbro.
And the most popular tattoo transformer band ever, Decepticon.
Hey, ladies.
No, it's just awful.
Who's running that company?
I don't scale like that.
Upload complete, fuckers. This podcast is intended for mature audiences only, and its sole purpose is to entertain. If it doesn't fit with your sensitive sensibilities, please feel free to turn it off now and
Shut the fuck up, Chip.
Good evening and welcome to Shatteredcast Uncut, episode 143. I'm your third-party privileged host, Decepticon, and joining me tonight, we have the most hated reviewer on all the YouTubes, Bobby Skullface.
That's all right. That's all right.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. My numbers are crazy.
Yeah. Listen to you.
Yeah, there's a silver lining to it.
You got a few more subscribers this week?
I did.
Everything is all
I got all green arrows across the board.
What are you catching hate for this time?
Grasser.
Okay, I didn't look at it yet. It's on my watch later list.
Yeah, it like
I broke it.
For those that have not listened to Nerd Rage this week, we have a very lengthy discussion about it on Nerd Rage, which is a very good discussion. But in short, it broke. A piece broke that I wasn't even touching, and that sort of irritated me beyond my composure. And yeah, I'm out. I'm out. I tapped out. My gutter is sold, and I am out. But yeah, I mean, there's plenty of good. Robot mode works, and dinosaur mode is a matter of opinion. It's funny though. I was talking to Adam about it because actually Adam was in on these. He was gonna get like these were gonna be his set, and he saw the dinosaur mode, and he was like, "Nah, son." But he was like, man, if I were you, when that tail broke, I would have just put it down and said, you know what, I'm done. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care, and just roll the credits.
I'm out.
That would have been good. And actually, shout out to Phil because I came back because like people weren't getting what I was saying. Plus, I missed a transformation step that wasn't in the instructions. And I'm not gonna lie to you, when I realized that, I mean, because everybody called me anything but a fucking nerd. When I didn't get that.
That's not the saying.
When I didn't get that that step right in the instructions, and when I saw that shit wasn't in the instructions, I felt like OJ when he put the glove on. I was like, ha! But you know that was the main reason why I felt like I needed to readdress it, was to re-explain that piece of it. But yeah, Phil, shout out to Phil. He said, man, if I were you, I would have done this whole thing, and as soon as like the intro went away, it would have just been you sitting in a chair giving the finger for 2 minutes, and then faded back out to black. But I felt like I needed to better explain my circumstance because I got, I fucking was upset with it. I didn't like it, and I was very frustrated and disappointed by a lot of the things I saw. So it got the betterment of my temperament.
Did anyone call you like ham-fisted or ham-fingered or anything?
No, most people. It's funny because I did get a lot of grief, but most people, even the people that hate me and everything that I've ever laid my eyes on, they still realize that fucking thing broke without me touching it. So like I
How
didn't.
did it,
Go ahead.
no, I was just, how did it break? Because it was off camera. I couldn't see.
I don't. I think it hit the table.
Damn. The table knocked the shit out of it?
Yeah. Well, it's a very thin piece of plastic that connects it, and this figure's been passed around a fair bit. So
Yeah, you did say that.
you know, like
It could have been already almost broken. Somebody just
it's
slides it back in, slid that thing back in there.
I put the right little finishing move on it. You know.
How far along is that test shot? Do you have any idea? I mean, like,
Well, it came with the box, the whole bit.
oh yeah, I've seen that for a month and a half because I got pissed off at them because I was like, oh shit, it's in the mail, and someone was like, and this was like a month, and I don't want to say a month and a half. Let's say a month just to be safe. And they're like, yeah, late October.
Yeah,
Like,
well, I might have the explanation for that. I try to mention this also, but this got misconstrued and by people also. But like, the chrome on the Grasser doesn't match the chrome on the chrome version of Gutter, which I do not have. Also, the paint is chipping all over the Grasser, and it looks like it was done by like a street artist. Like there's all sorts of like different levels and layers to the paint, so it looks like it was done by like one of those guys that would, I'm gonna do a special piece for you, one of a kind, but it's gonna have a pyramid and a moon in the background and some water at the bottom. Like,
Oh, that shit.
you know, it looks like that. Like it looks like spirally. So
I
it's
don't
been.
know what kind of street artist you've been hanging around.
You haven't seen these guys, man. They use like the street cans, and they have all these little templates, and like you can go anywhere in the fucking world. Like I've seen them in Spain, but they all look identical to the one that you can get in downtown Baltimore.
I ain't got that going to Spain money there, Bobby.
I ain't either, man.
What about the
That
Cleveland
Spain
money? That Cincinnati money? I guarantee you, there's somebody down there doing it.
I've never been to Cincinnati, and I don't go to that part of Cleveland.
Anyway, it
I ain't
looks
bone
like
thugs.
the paint is fucked up. So when
Crossroads.
when the chipping, the way the paint was fucked up, and the fact that the chromes don't match between the two chrome releases was brought to Gigapower. Gigapower, supposedly, this is all third party, so I have no. I'm not saying. Don't quote me for shit. I'm just saying that this is what I was told. Said they were going forward with their production where they were, and then they were taking the finished pieces to a new factory to have them painted at a separate location because of the amount of problems that they're having with this first one.
And that kind of lines up with what they're saying on Facebook. too.
Right, if they got to push it back. And they also said the same message that I was given, they said it's going to delay the release.
Well, good. I mean, not good, but good, you know?
Right, absolutely. Absolutely.
Alrighty. Next up, his sister was sending me some pretty racy pictures yesterday. I'm not sure what that's about. It's Matthew Deluxe Baldwin.
Feels like 2 years ago when Greg used to say this shit all the time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hey, everybody.
that was like
How
a
you doing?
thing for a while.
It was.
It wasn't Oscar that used to say? I forget. It doesn't matter.
No, it was Greg.
It was
Yeah,
Greg
it
in
was-
the chat. It was Greg in the chat.
The only reason I said it was because he would get all mad. I'm like, dude, do you even have a sister? He's like, no. I'm like, so what's
I
the
didn't get
thing?
mad. I just responded to you. Why is it if I respond to somebody, I'm mad or I'm triggered? I mean, I don't get that. I mean, whatever.
Well, usually you're. Well, never mind.
Did I type in all caps?
Let's
didn't.
save it for the show.
Yeah, well, for anyone not in the know, I had a Kickbot message me with the last name of Baldwin yesterday, so I just put two and two together.
Nice.
It was funny.
Mhm.
I liked it. I told her to
Yeah.
get off that damn fucking kick chat, man. She don't listen.
What the fuck's
Stupid.
Sick Chat? Is that a Australia thing?
That was like
I know it's an app thing. I think it's worldwide.
It's a young person's
Kick?
thing. You
Oh
guys,
yeah, I definitely don't know.
you guys
She's a-
send your Snapchats and your
She's a whore.
Yeah, she's all.
Periscopes.
Did you talk to her? I heard you said, I'll talk to you first or something. I said, I'll ask the first question or something.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to talk to her about some third-party releases, but she wasn't.
How's my little Hasbro buddy? And she's
She
like,
just wanted,
well, for
she
a
wanted
good
to know
time.
for, like tits or ass. So.
I know. I love that little Hasbro little guy. Hope he does well. And then she's like, well, I'm all here all by myself. And I was like, oh, God.
Alrighty.
Hey,
Alrighty. We can move on. Back from dealing with another week of Facebook stupid, it's Greg for Mercy.
And
You know what I'm talking about.
It's every day.
The force was weak with those motherfuckers.
Ugh.
Jesus Christ.
What
Mhm.
happened this week?
Huh? Oh, I
It
don't
did
know.
happen.
Well,
Nothing
shit.
big.
Let's recap. Let's do a special segment. What happened this week? Some dude was sending unsolicited dick pics to other men on
That was
the
funny.
Facebook and got called out on it.
Funny.
Mhm.
And then asked for more dick pics in response. Let's see what else happened this week.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay, Justin. I forgive you. People were accusing were insinuating the people who got their Carnifex shipping notices on the MMC page were lying in the one place where MMC could call them the fuck out for it, and they still thought they were lying. The standard Donald Trump stuff. I got harassed by a white supremacist on my personal page.
Matt?
Sorry.
It wasn't Matt this time.
I tried
It was
to hold
another
back.
guy.
That's
Yeah.
important.
There was that whole if you can afford third party.
Oh, I was trying to
thing?
find a way to twist that into a discussion, but
Okay.
it just sounded silly. Well, no, it just sounded silly. Yeah, it's.
Oh,
That
I
was the dick. That was the dick.
Well, that was the dick. Yeah, that was the dick thread.
That's part of the dick thing.
Yeah.
It was
White
actually.
people, or rich people living in. I said white people before you didn't slip. Rich people living in mansions getting serviced by their butler, playing with their third-party toys, and I want to think the guy was just trolling, but I really don't think he was. I think.
No, I don't think so. That was for reals.
But I did thank him for his service.
Oh, and then the other guy, yeah, he was like, "Walk a mile in my shoes." And a military veteran fan of the show straight called him out for what he did in the military. And was like, so tell me how hard your life is again.
Nice.
And he's like, that's all right, suck up. And what did he say? Move those MREs or some shit like that. I don't know. Whatever.
Hey, I move them fucking MREs all the time, man.
Yeah, no, the dude just rage quit the fucking cafe. It was great. Anyway, yeah, the internet's fucking stupid. And I hate Transformers people, but I like you guys. So, yeah.
Yay.
Yay.
Alrighty, and the most organized man on the planet. Nice room, by the way. It's Justin T2RX6.
What?
The baby room.
Oh.
He said, I don't have my Transformers up. What are you
What?
talking
When
about?
am I organized?
Yeah, most of my stuff's in shambles. So.
That
was a nice baby room.
It's looking pretty tidy.
Yeah, well, we got one room that look well. My wife has a lot of rooms that look nice, but anything that is solely mine still has some ways to go. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
But I'm glad you like the room, so that's good.
Well, you could have just said that was all you, but that's.
Yeah. I mean, in fairness, I did plan out how it was gonna go, and then she was kind of the decorator, so yeah, and the paint decisions and all that stuff. So
Nice.
can't take full credit.
Tell Bedell she did an amazing job.
I certainly will.
Is she making anything for the baby's room?
She made the letters and the hamper and such.
That was cool. The handprints were pretty cool. That was a good thing. I like that.
Well,
Okay. All right, so Robert's gone missing. So if you see him, please call the number on the milk carton, and we can.
Get hold of Detox.
You know what? I love you, Robert, but nobody has to call. We get to start early. I say early, but I really mean on time. Yeah. So take it or leave it.
Be absent more often.
Maybe he might jump on a little later, like the Kool-Aid man.
15 minutes. 15 minutes later, at the left of the show.
It's entirely possible. Should we do what did everybody get? I think we should. Matthew.
Light week as usual. I got Takara Fort Max. So I got a sword.
Got that double dipping money.
Yeah, I got the $230 sword. And I forgot I ordered these, but I got some more little Titan Headmasters. So I have 8 of them now. Double dipping on them too. Go for it. I'm Hasbro rich.
Yeah.
And that's it. I'm trying to save for TFCon, but if BBTS keeps taking that shit out on pre-orders, I may be hurting. But no, that's it.
Alrighty. Greg, what did you get?
I got that Force Friday come up, as the kids are saying. So I got KT or K2SO. I got Ray. I got the Death Trooper, and then I got a Force Awakens Black Series regular Stormtrooper and a Snow Trooper because they were marked down to fucking like deep balls clearance on Amazon.
Oh,
Getting ready for all this new stuff. I got Figuarts Black Widow that I've had on pre-order for like a million months. It feels like. I got a Masterpiece Star Saber for the third time because Simba is finally actually coming out. And I got Anime Color Red Alert Plus version. After a week and a half of waiting on it from Big Bad Toy Store. Because I had some credit there still from where I sold some stuff. So, yeah. Yep.
good haul, man.
Very cool.
I think that's it. Oh, and I got Toy Biz. I forgot. I got Toy Biz Colossus.
Well, you just screwed it all up with that.
Yeah. I'm not over the
happy
Marvel.
about it.
Hey,
I like
that
it.
Toy Biz
That's
Colossus
good
was alright.
It's I like it actually. It fits good, and I like the costume better than the new one that's coming. So that might just be my Colossus.
Mm-hmm.
I got him staring at Kitty Pryde's butt.
Do the video game.
No, that's Justin's thing. Justin needs to do that.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Justin, speaking of, what did you get?
I only got two things. I got the Takara Fort Max that came in, and I got, what else did I get? Oh, the KBB MP10, the downsized MP10.
Got that treason money.
That Kelly Blue Book MP10.
Yeah, you do.
And damn right I got the treason money. That's what I live for.
Communist.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so that's all.
That
Who's
right?
left?
Money too.
Who's left? Bobby, what did you get?
I gotta give a special shout out to John B, not to be confused with John G or John Gibbons, but John B. He reached out to me and said he was gonna send me the Impossible Toys Executioner, which is like the only one I'm missing from that set that goes for like fucking an arm and a leg on eBay. And he was like, I just want to send it to you. I know you need it. I know you want it. I'm going to send it to you. And I was like, damn, man, like, thanks a billion. But he also wrote, he was like, look, I know it's a piece of shit, but it goes for a lot of money, so I hope you... And I was like, yeah, I totally get it. I'm very appreciative. I got Generation Toy, Long Haul, and Hook. I already knew I liked Long Haul. I'm not crazy about Hook, but I do like the Combiner. I got, let's see, I got the TRU Hover Tank Pilot exclusive. Did I say that last week? I can't remember. I got SH Figuarts Jango Fett. And I got the opportunity to take a look at Grasser, of course, KFC Simba, and the Steel Pest Steel Bug thing. And I think that is...
How'd that Grasser thing go, man?
we went over.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, sorry about that.
It went over. But I appreciate everybody that has reached out and everything. But like, I'm good. I just wanted to make sure everybody understood what I was saying. I don't know where you motherfuckers were the day the fucking video dropped.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it.
No. It was like it was more confusing to me that like people just didn't quite grasp what I was saying about the head being insanely big, and that they were saying, well, if you would have pulled down the legs, it makes the head to body proportions better. And I was like,
did they say that?
Yeah.
Did someone actually say that?
Yeah.
It's
And I was like, I don't think you know what I'm saying here. So between that, the missing leg transformation piece that I missed, I felt like I needed to readdress it. So had I not missed that leg transformation piece, I'd have let it ride. But
now,
go ahead.
Those Well, no, I'm just asking. Now those little sticky lever things, those are releases, right? That were on the back of it. I saw them in the video, then they went away when you pulled the legs down, so I couldn't tell what the mechanism was.
Are you talking about like the little like spinning tabs?
Is that I don't know. Those they're lever thingies.
Yeah, they're like small little clips, and it holds the leg together both in bot mode and in dinosaur mode. So like you unclip it, and then you can separate it, and then you put it back together, and you clip it back in.
On the back legs, when you were pulling them down, is what I mean.
You mean the dinosaur legs, not the robot legs?
Yeah, the dinosaur legs.
Which piece are you talking about then?
In the video when you were pulling on it, like you were pulling it down, like there was a little piece sticking out of the back, like
it's
you
just
put your thumb on, or like a release, or something.
No. Well, not on mine anyway. It's just like it's a cover, like so that the leg can sit up in there at a certain angle, and then it can come down, and then you can close that up so there's not a hollow space. But they can, because the leg is riveted, they can, like when I went to collapse it, if you got to keep that little lever part out, because it'll get caught in one of the ridges and then get bent inside the leg, and then you got to either use a tool or take the thing apart to get it out.
What'd you get, Lenny?
I just got Carnifex, and it's pretty fucking cool.
Yay.
I'm still assembling it. It has legs attached now.
Playing with toys, we're supposed to be hosting the show.
Yeah. I'm trying to pay attention. It's a fun. All right, I've been very excited about this goddamn toy.
Got that multitask money.
Well, that's good. John Gibbons got his too. And, it looks nice. Yeah. Before we move on,
I want to talk about it more, Matt.
Oh, okay.
Come on now.
Go right ahead.
Come on.
It's got like a glossy finish on some of the paint, and it looks real sharp. Like some of the black and some of the blue is like really shiny.
Semen.
Gloss. It's good, and the alternate head is beautiful.
That's cool. Is that with the bullet in it?
With the smashed out eye, where the harpoon went in.
Nice.
Now, does the harpoon attach to the head at all?
It doesn't. I haven't even opened that part yet. It only attaches to Spartan, so.
That's a shame.
Yeah, but I'm gonna try and get a photo doing its thing. Hopefully it works.
Just tape it up. You'll be okay.
Yep. Just glue it in.
Just glued it.
Alrighty. We can do some show. We don't have any movie news this week, which is.
Can I just say something before we move on? Just something.
Yes.
I just want to give a big shout out to our brothers in the podcast, ROC. I don't know if y'all have heard of them. I told them they have for TFCon they got a thing coming up. It's called the Rock thing, Rock whatever. I forgot what it's called.
It's like a loot crate kind of thing.
Yeah, like a loot crate. Anyways, for $30, go onto their website, Realm of Collectors, Realm, and if you're going to TFCon, you pay $30 and you get a shirt and you get a bunch of goodies and everything and all that stuff and everything. And you're also, if you go to the show and you enter before, you get 2 tickets to enter to a $100 gift card from Agabus. So that's pretty cool. Now, and they was not at first going to let people order them that it wasn't going to, but if you hit them up and they'll work with you, they will actually send it to you too also. But you won't be entered for the thing for Agabus because that's just going to be the show exclusive thing, whatever. So yeah, go over there and hit them up at ROC. They support us and we support them. They're really great guys. Go on their website. $30 you get a nice shirt. I don't know what it looks like, but it's Transformer themed for the TFCon. So yeah, just go do that. Give a shout out and go watch their program. They're pretty good. It's a really good show. So I just want to give that. Like I said, it's for TFCon. It's $30 and you get a shirt and a bunch of goodies and stuff. So it's supposed to be a good package stuff. Like Bobby said, it's like a loot crate.
So you're getting a free one now after that little steal?
No, I'm getting mine Friday.
Oh, that's good. That's good now.
I'm gonna support it.
Matt's got that RSC loot crate money.
Mm-hmm.
He's good.
And I actually get a 2X too, so I'm getting smaller in size. Yay. Still doing 4X babies. Oh, the sizes are small to 5X. So if you guys, we got some big, fans. They got you covered. So
They got that extra medium.
I hope they do. I'm gonna try that one first.
I'm gonna need one.
Listen to Matt making fat jokes.
That's because he's all svelty now.
I know. I can't wait to hug you, Bobby. You can actually wrap me around. You can wrap your arms around me, dude. Just saying.
Come on with it.
Come on now. Okay, sorry, lady. You can go on.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Well done, Matt. So yeah, no movie news. We can go straight into third-party news, and we have a Diaclone homage to Fansproject Severo.
Oh yeah, and is it exclusive for TFCon?
TFCon, yeah, probably. It was supposed to. Word on the street from a Canadian car dealer man, who knows a thing or two about the TFCon third-party stuff. It was supposed to have been in Canada, but for whatever reason, probably not having a fucking factory, they didn't make the cut. But yeah, this should be at Chicago. If not, you'll be able to get it on like 15 different web pages for 5 seconds at a time, 2 weeks following the convention, just like that Sphinx.
Yeah.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
Yeah. I
tapped out at Swoop.
I mean, good for them for seeing it through.
Yeah, at least they finished the project.
All those folks that were in for the Diaclone colorations, like they can complete their set. There's something to be said for that, I guess.
Wait, don't they still have a Dinobot left to go though?
Snarl.
Yeah, so they haven't completed shit.
That's true.
Project.
But at least it looks like they're making an attempt.
Hey, they're 4 out of 5. That's
Bitch ass bitches.
Better than some companies do.
Yeah.
I like the I like the fact that at least they're sticking to their guns on it.
Man, he's got a skinny neck.
But I sold
that
mine.
double dipping invoice money.
No doubt. No doubt.
I just like how it looks like they took like a conventional Grimlock, like ripped his head off, put a different head on top of it, and then also like shoved his torso into some other robot's lower legs or other robotic dinosaurs' lower legs. Like it just, I don't know. It looks so weird to me. Can't get behind this one.
I don't care necessarily for these or the Toy World, but I feel like I want a set of these in this scale just to have somewhere.
Well, which one would you choose? This one?
Well, I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. I don't really like either of them.
I'll tell you, man. Like, be like completely unbiased. Haven't messed with both. If I were to, I would get the Toy World set because I like them well enough in their individual modes. Combined is a mess.
But then I'd be tempted to combine them. Then I'd be going to hell. And
then you'd be heartbroken.
Yeah.
Now, is Planet X too small for you, Greg? These are Voyager size, so would the Planet X be too small?
Well, I kind of want to mess with them too. I've actually never messed with anything Planet X.
They're very cool, man.
Yeah, Bobby, you gave them I like them high praise on most of them.
Yeah, I like them a lot.
I'd be tempted to pick those up in a set if someone was.
They're deluxe
the
size.
cheap down the line.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's the thing. I don't have anything video game, and I don't have anything deluxe.
Yeah, they're very impressive.
Yeah. Very sharp. I think Swoop is really sharp.
So is Snarl.
Oh, easy. Okay.
But yeah, Swoop was the one that was cutting everybody's hands. Did it get you, Justin?
Sort of. But I did
it.
It didn't cut me, but I think I was the first person who, I don't know. Well, I haven't seen a whole bunch of videos on them, but mine had the prototypes for some other ones, which was just entirely knives taped together.
Oh, yeah. I think it cut. I remember it cut Oscar open.
Sancho got me.
Yeah, he's a sharp one too.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Do it, Matt. Do it, Matt, for old time's sake. Do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, no, that was Oscar, wasn't it?
No, it was
This
Matt
one's
too. Do the
Matt.
thing, Matt.
Come on, Matt. Dance monkey.
Do the thing.
Which thing?
Do your tricks, Matt. Come on.
About the figure you just mentioned.
I don't know.
What figure cut you? What figure cut you?
Oh, God damn it! You put me on the spot.
Do it.
Sancho Barbosa.
Perfect.
There we are. All right. Next up, various images of Final, Bad Cube, Speedbump, and Lorry.
I'm in for X Transpots probably.
Yeah, this is getting harder and harder, man.
I don't like their hoist.
I don't like the hoist either. I do like the Trailbreaker.
I don't know. The side view on both of them kills me.
The side view is hard to look at. I agree.
And the knees on Trailbreaker, like from the knees down, it doesn't look right.
It looks unfinished.
Yeah. Oh, that side. I think that's the first time I've seen the side shot.
X Transbots does look good.
Yeah, it does.
My car deal and third party aficionado buddy. I spoke to him a little bit on the messenger yesterday, and I guess he handled the very early X Transbots prototypes. And if the quality's good, it's going to be one of those things. If the quality's good, they might be there. But
what's been X Transbots knock though? Is there quality? Is the knock on X Transbots the quality though?
Generally,
I think the consistency, right, with quality.
Yeah.
But they look fucking good.
Obviously, they just look good on your shelf. I guess if you don't want to mess with them, I mean.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I got this sinking suspicion we're gonna see Takara reveals in the next couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure.
NYCC soon, isn't it?
Yeah, they don't go to that, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, Hasbro Con. Isn't there a Hasbro Con or something coming up?
They wouldn't go to that either.
Just saying. I want, you know what? But I wanted Baku to be good because I like Baku. They got some good stuff, and I don't know.
I just hope it doesn't put them in a big enough pickle where they can't get that gears out.
Yeah, that's true. If you don't buy their stuff,
can't get that fucking huffer out again.
You know, like it's just like that was one place where they did it's fucking wide open with no competition.
Yep.
You know,
and that's not the one that they're going with first.
Yep.
Well, they've all got to trip over each other to get this out first, right?
So also true.
I think Baku's first on there. What I've seen, I think they're supposed to get their stuff out first as far as Trailbreaker and Hoist. But I don't know. Then y'all said the MMC one looks terrible, so it feels terrible or something.
I didn't say it looked terrible, but it doesn't have that masterpiece finish.
Just can't get right.
It's if that MMC one had finished paint on all of the surfaces, it would be impressive. But as it is, it just kind of looks fine.
Why is Trailbreaker begging to Bumblebee or something? Don't believe me. See,
Don't believe me.
Just a weird shot. I mean, all these other poses, and then he's like bending on bended knee like Boys to the Men.
Have you guys watched reviews on this at all?
On the Bad Cube?
Yeah.
I haven't. I need to.
I'm just curious as to how the transformation was.
I've heard that it doesn't look enjoyable.
Wasn't that like one of their claims to fame with this one? Is that like, look guys, it's gonna be no big deal.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I specifically remember them saying that.
Oh, well, look, I just read a comment from a Transformer fan on Facebook that it doesn't look enjoyable. It's probably fine.
It's just fine. He's big too. He's Ironhide size. Sunsticker's small. I guess Sunsticker's too small, I guess.
Too small, you think?
Well, I mean, with him and Sideswipe and Sunstreaker, yeah, Sunstreaker's smaller than Sideswipe, and Trailbreaker's a good 4 inches taller than him.
Yeah.
I didn't know he's that big. But he's supposed to be Ironhide size, I guess. What's the Sunbolt? Off to the Sunbolt chart. I'm just kidding.
All right. Sunbolt.
So anybody in on Baku? No?
I gotta be honest, I'm still tempted because I still don't think it looks hateful, but I think like this is the thing, like this is my heart is telling me yes, and my mind is telling me no.
My mind is telling
me no, but my body. But like like, because the thing is like, there's part of me that's like, man, it's just fucking roll with it. Like,
I got the money.
I got the money. Just roll with it. It'll be fine. And then if something better comes out, just get that. But like, I know, like, I'm looking at this and I fucking know this is not the last Trailbreaker I'll buy. But I'm still very tempted because this is, like, of the finished ones we've seen, which have only been 2, this is my favorite of the 2. But great Googa Mooga.
I don't like Trailbreaker enough to just dump money on something as a placeholder. Right. So I'm just going to sit this one out and probably pick up the Takara one that gets announced soon. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not in no rush.
Right.
Yeah. I would pick him up before I would Hoist. I would definitely pass on Hoist.
Yeah, I don't like the look of that Hoist at all.
Yeah, the Hoist is...
That's not for me.
Yeah, the Hoist is done.
Okay.
All right, next up we... What?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but one thing I did learn from looking at that MMC prototype was it does have the... I don't know if they've shown pictures or whatever, but it does have the varied options as to what to do with the chest. So it doesn't have to hang low. It can come up and sit up like Trailbreaker instead of Hoist. That was something that we had talked about on the show, like whether or not it'd be able to do that because the initial pictures all had it hanging low. You can bring it up and snap it in higher.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Lane. Go ahead.
No, that's fine. We're just about to talk about your favorite company here. It's cool.
Okay.
We have Fanstoys Apache.
Moving along.
We don't need to talk about these bullies, or you're going to talk about
I saw that somebody posted, maybe it was John, said, like, you know, the Shattercast guys call it, we're going to see renders of Springer, but, like, haven't we already seen renders of Springer?
Yeah,
we saw a head or something, wasn't it? I don't think you saw the whole body or something.
No, I'm pretty sure we
saw
Which
the whole
company?
thing.
Which company?
Fanstoys.
Yeah, we saw a render of the whole fucking thing,
Yeah.
and it was too squared off and whatever, and this and that, and then they've rounded a lot of
this render looks a lot better than the last one.
Yeah.
Well, it's the actual prototype.
Right.
I love the chest on it.
That's why it's on Flight Stand.
And I love that helicopter mode. I love the size, too. He's a good size. Look at that ollie, or whatever that fucking thing is.
That's that metal wheelie, right?
X-Transbot?
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Greg and I. Like, it's funny that they chose this one over Ollie.
Interesting decision, but I guess you can't support the other company, right? So.
Yeah.
He looks like a retarded kid.
Next to Ultra Magnus and Rodimus Prime, they're like, I don't know. I'm starting to come around on this being the size for Springer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it.
It's not really what I want.
I don't think we have a choice.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it really does look good next to that Rodimus and Ultra Magnus. So
yeah, it does.
I'm still gonna pick up Alan just to check him out.
He's huge.
I know he is.
Well, this guy's gonna be huge too. I mean, Alan's the same size, isn't he?
Nah, I don't know. I've never seen this guy in person, but I got a feeling he's not as big as Alan. I mean, Alan is huge.
Alan is longer than DX9 Blitzwing in jet mode.
Jesus.
And I think the tank mode like almost as big as the fucking jet. Like he's not. I know he's about 9 inches tall.
Yeah,
because
that fucking.
Ford,
go ahead.
What's the other one? What's that last one we talked about last week? It's like half an inch taller, and people were like, "Well, it's too big." Oh, I like this one, and that one's half an inch taller. What's he called? The last Springer that came out. Open play. Yeah, exactly. Open play. I want to say play with this too, but he's not a Pretender He-Man figure. Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Shout out to Open.
Well,
I like the sword on this guy.
I love the helicopter mode.
Mm.
I'm not really keen on the car mode, but 2 out of 3 is not bad. And I love the render got better than the last time. The chest looks a lot better. This might be my Springer unless Takar does one, but I think this one wins it for me.
Yeah, this I'm, as long as nothing comes out to trump this is where I'm at.
Well, are we going to follow on that theory that if everyone's tripping over each other to put one character out, it means Takara's going to put one out?
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. It just seems like the way things have been going.
Yeah.
And like I'm telling you, man, like if I was a third party company and I saw a whole bunch of people doing shit, I would go way left.
But I think this Springer could actually compete with the Takara one.
I think it could too. But you had to see him. You know, you really got to see him. You just don't know. You know, because you don't know what's up anybody's sleeve.
Yeah.
What
do you mean, like left field? What do you mean, like go do the monster bots?
Well, it doesn't even have to be that far. Like
Armada?
I think Gears is a perfect choice. Like
Cliff Jumper.
Apparently Cliff Jumper, yeah. Like Sea Spray.
Oh yeah.
You know, like there's so many little characters that aren't. I mean, I think you could even go back and revisit Astro Train at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
You know what I mean? Like, there's
There's
so
only
many
been one.
options, but like when everybody starts doing the same fucking thing, Trailbreaker, fucking Springer, like
Galvatron.
and then before you know it, a fucking Jazz is another one that I feel like, you know, like, and we're seeing more images of that rumored Jazz. I don't know. I would be very cautious.
It's a waste. I say it all the time. It's a waste of resources and a waste of fucking talent for all these companies to make the same fucking thing.
Yeah. Look at Inferno. Look how many people already got the, you know, because of the masterpiece. Look how fast the Inferno's got out. I'm gonna start selling.
I got one Inferno, and then I got rid of it. The masterpieces for me. Same thing with Grapple.
Season 3 is also like one of those. It's like the main characters of Season 3 are one of those characters that if I was a third-party company, I'm not sure I'd touch, because it's something that Hasbro/Takara doesn't need to license. So I feel like the fact that, you know, like if you want to make monster bots and all that stuff, like sure, they're probably never gonna touch them. But like I find it hard to believe that like a proper Springer is not gonna hit at some point, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
So like that alone kind of scares me. I'd be even going more obscure, but
why not Skylinks? Nobody's touched Skylinks.
Yeah, but I mean that I mean you run into the same problem with that where it's a big risk, right? Like, you know, the amount of money it's going to cost to make that. But I mean, like what are the Runabout and Run Amok or whatever those fucking what's the
twins.
Power Glide? Like there's just so much shit.
That's what I thought Badcube was originally going to be. I thought they were going to be this company that came along and did all the mini bots.
Right.
And then they did Sunstreaker and Insecticons and just went left.
Yeah.
They're still doing mini bots, so they still have Gears.
Yeah, I mean they are.
Swerve.
I thought that was going to be the company.
Yeah, he thought. Like they were just going to ride that lane. I mean? Yeah.
Oh yeah, but
what about punch counter punch?
Yeah, I definitely need a punch counter punch.
I mean that'd be nobody's touched. I mean we saw one render from a new company, but come on now.
That didn't fuck.
Target Masters, do some of the Target Masters. Joyride. I think Make Toys is doing the Headmasters, but
yeah, they
start doing some Target Masters. I mean, I know they got, is it Joyride? I think
they got that one Target Master coming.
Crossfire.
Point Blank. I'm sorry, Point Blank. Yeah, do Crossfire or Joyride or something. Do some Power Master or what's the with the engines?
It's Power Masters.
Power Masters. Do Power Masters. I mean,
God Masters if you're of the age and persuasion.
Nobody's touched those. I mean, there's you wouldn't, like I said, I think Hasbro will do them because they won't have to do the licensing because they're not really cars. But man, try to do that first.
That's gonna be a long way off before Takara.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Springer he's a pretty big Season 3 character. You know, like that's why I would see him coming before I would see, like you said, the Power Masters or the Headmasters or anything like that.
I would rather Takara let them have Springer, to be honest with you. Let them have all this other shit and do an RC. Because at least I know the RC is going to look right. I think if Takara did RC, I think they would nail it pretty much.
Cup or a blur, too.
Yeah.
Nail those
well, spoiler alert, better than that Toy World fucking blur.
And that Toy World.
They ain't melt those prototypes down and make a fucking aerial bot.
What was the Toy World blur?
No,
I said cup, not blur. I said better than that Toy World cup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we'll see pictures of those coming up here soon. I think they just need to melt all that shit down and fucking make an aerial bot.
Star all over.
Yeah. I'd be down for new aerial bots for sure.
Well, they're supposed to have. They were supposedly gonna have them and Bruticus out by the end of the year, but it's fucking October.
Right.
Well,
Unless they
may
rush
see
them out,
prototypes.
and then
It's going to be
We
a
may see prototypes.
Yeah, instead they've gone with the yellow versions of the Constructicons.
Which I saw, when they showed all the new stuff this week, the Planet X Tripticon and all that stuff. I thought they might. A lot of people were assuming that they were going to show, Bruticus or Superion at that toy show.
TFCon maybe.
There's a that came up in my comparison video. I was thinking, like, I love that Toy World Devi. Did one of you guys tell me that somebody was doing a different head for that?
yes, they are.
Sweet. Who is doing that, and where can I pre-order it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I shared the link in the chat. I think it's ambiguous. Like the source who shared it, it sounded like it was Toy World doing a head. But
Really?
But I don't think it is though.
Okay.
They didn't have anything to back it up. They just implied it. But then when I asked more about it, like they just shut up and didn't say anything. So
Gotcha. The I want to keep that Devastator as my Devastator, but like if other companies or Toy World doesn't really commit to making other combiners in that scale, I can't have just one combiner in that size. It looks just on the way that my shit is displayed. So,
I think they'll do more. I think they've rumored that Superion and Bruticus will be next.
I hope you see something at TFCon. That would be pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, that'd be like when they showed everything at TFCon in Toronto.
they'll be available. There'll just be a video of the Toy World guys like burning all those prototypes of Cup and all that shit. And they're like, gotcha. And then all of a sudden, like TF Source and Chosen Prime will have have Superior and a Bruticus for sale.
I'm all
gotcha.
I'm all on the parts forming thing for combiners. Like I'm aboard that train. They've sold me on it. It's just that like having the Generation Toy and the another one next to each other, like they're both really well done. So like there's not a bad choice to be made. It's like the Reflector or the Megatron or whatever. But it is interesting how like you can manipulate the Toy World one and it manipulates in a lot of ways with the exception of like one or two joints like an action figure, whereas like the Generation Toy one is kind of what we've been more used to with combiners from third party, where like you got to kind of put it in the pose you want and then clean up all the little, like a little tab here, a little plug this back in, like it came unplugged or whatever, and then you're good. Like Toy Worlds doesn't really have that problem because of just the it relies on the actual toys, a lot more limited.
Yeah, I think the Toy World, all said and done, was pretty well done.
Yeah.
With the exception of a couple of things, like parts breaking off for some people.
Yep.
But it's very imposing combined. Like I get it. It's a fucking beautiful piece combined. And at the end of the day, that's what we're doing with these combiner sets. When no one's going to display them in individual mode unless you got that Bobby Skullface money. Yeah.
B money.
You gotta have one. You gotta have one for individual robot. You gotta have one for individual vehicle. You gotta have one for front facing, or excuse me, rear facing robot mode, so you can show off that back kibble.
And then you have one. You have one for hanging from the ceiling, as like if they are in the process of combining.
Oh yeah.
One for that diorama set.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, I
gotta have a couple for evolution, like an evolution thing. You gotta have a couple like.
Yeah.
2 sets to custom.
Anybody sell anything for pricing with shipping? Because I gotta customize it.
I added some to the show note. I think that Lenny's going to be interested in, and Bobby might just for display purposes. But anyway, I don't know if it's official or third party. I don't know what the fuck it is, so I threw it in a third party. But anyway. We'll get there.
All right.
I think I know what you're talking about. But before we get there, we have CICF. Does anyone know what that stands for?
I was trying to figure that out too.
I guess it's China something.
CC's Pizza.
Yeah. Dark side. So we have the third-party display at a convention that was on over the last 5 days, I believe.
I wish we had that shit over here like that. That'd be awesome.
And there were a few new things in there, some new prototypes. And
What is up with this? They're getting a prime out of this cup? Oh no!
Orion packs.
That's an e-hobby.
I think that's what they
E-hobby
made it
said
for.
Oh shit! I forgot to put that in the show notes too. I think DXI's doing it too with the that Legends Cup.
Yeah, they are. I think they made this cup just for that Orion packs. But
And sure, fuck it, didn't make it for Cup.
let's just run through.
Hanging off that cigar.
Yeah, let's go through them.
So the first image, we've got a rear shot of Toy World Orion. Not Orion, sorry, Orion packs.
we won!
Their Springer in their cup. And that Springer sure does have some big shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Some 80s women's dress pads.
We talk about like an upscaled chug. This definitely looks like a big chug to me.
I agree.
Yeah. The styling is like, I mean, like it almost looks like they ripped off the Generation Springer for large parts of it, like the way it looks.
Right. I mean, it's got ball jointed ankles. That's definitely a chug thing.
Yeah, I mean, and to qualify, because I don't want anybody typing in the comments. Like, I understand, like they didn't rip off the pieces from Chug. I'm just saying, like the way it's all sculpted and stuff. Like, you could make an argument if I didn't know any better, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't like this at all.
Studio.
I think Toy World's going to take a hit on this. I don't think many people are going to jump on this one.
No.
I haven't seen too many people in any of the groups excited about this.
The car mode looks like it's been in an accident.
I'm excited for it. I want to see it. I want to mess with one. I don't want to buy one. But I want to fuck
Melt
with
it down, start over.
Yeah, I think that's what they need to do with that cup.
Just melt the cup and spring it together and make an RC. But it'd be like shit anyway.
Joker edition fucking cone heads.
This Prime, that's from War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron?
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so this is Planet X now, yeah.
Got the Matrix.
Does look good.
Oh.
This Starscream looks fucking beautiful.
That's so hot. Nice. I love his hammer, his mace, or whatever that thing is. I don't remember him having that in the game, but
I hope it gets supported, you know, because I would imagine there's a lot of people that are like, the Hasbro one will do, that are like heavy into that line. Is Joe H gonna do that? Greg, do you know anything about that?
I would say yes.
Nice.
I don't think the Prime, this particular Prime.
Okay.
I do know that he had his wife. His wife was and this is coming up the Triptychon. His wife was the final vote to get that Triptychon made. It was like right at the deadline, and he called her at work or whatever and made her vote. And she was the final vote that got the Triptychon. Yeah, to push across.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I love the Starscream. I'm so good.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks damn good. It looks like it's gonna have some good paint.
It does.
I hope so.
And then Triptychon looks the part.
Yeah, this
crotches the face.
For me, this is a risk on their part. I like a huge risk.
Sure.
I mean, it looks the part, but how many people are going to look at this and go, "This is my Triptychon"?
No.
Yeah, but I mean, you could say the same thing about that Omega.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit different.
How so?
For me, my Triptychon needs to have the big, gigantic dinosaur T-Rex style head.
Well, your Triptychon's not Fall of Cybertron, though.
No, I know, and I'm right, and I understand that. But my point is, I have the Planet X Omega Supreme, and that is G1 enough for me, but this isn't. For me.
I got you.
I feel you.
Yeah, I think that was the reason they did the poll, though. I mean, I'm not being sarcastic or anything. I mean, I think that's why they did it as a poll.
Right.
To see if there were enough people.
Yeah, but as we know, people who say stuff on Facebook don't always put their money behind it.
Yeah, no doubt.
What?
Well, I'm sure they paid for it, but anyway, yeah.
That
I'm eating a
Doom
sandwich,
money,
so I'm muted. So I'm gonna go back to mute now.
Well, I don't know if anybody is doing really well on these $400 pieces.
That's true too. And they're going to sell this in 2 parts, right? So I don't.
Oh, that might work to their benefit.
It might, but what are the 2 parts going to be?
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a long
one's
time
the
since
Nemesis,
I've even played the
isn't it?
game, so.
One of them was their ship, the Nemesis.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what. I don't know. There's other pics of it, and like I said, he has a crotch face, and you can't unsee it. Pretty. I don't know if they put any pictures in it now. But the next picture coming up.
Is that crotch face, like a face on his crotch?
Yes, looks like a little alien face. It's weird. Now this next picture. Oh, how you doing?
Now, which one is this? Is this the one that Justin is passing on?
The Optimus is Generation Toy Optimus Prime.
And who's the other person making them?
I can't remember anymore.
Was it G Creation?
Yeah, it was G Creations. And I think that Justin liked the G Creations and was going to pass on this. And I saw some pictures of this looking down on it, and I think I'm with Justin now.
Oh, I thought we had something going.
Yeah, it like that chest, like it
looks like sunglasses.
It's
hey, say that now. Look at you.
I can't unsee that now. Thank you, Matt.
It's a bit too pronounced for me. If having the option, like if I didn't have the option, I wouldn't even think twice about it. But having the option,
Optimus is stoned. His face, his chest looks like he's stoned or something. I mean, it looks good from the front, but like I said, I haven't seen it from what you're talking about. So yeah,
there's some picture somebody took where they're like because this is like on a lower shelf, and they're like shooting a picture straight down.
Oh, okay.
And like if you see like the top, like where his head sits, it's a very wide space there.
Got that JFK
so the
perspective.
the head sits back too far, kind of thing.
Oh, okay. I don't think I has it. I know I'm getting the what's that one that came out? I think you did the Ultra or Magnus or whatever. Not Ultra Magnus. I'm sorry. What was the one that the Prime that came out? He's a deluxe size, I think, or Voyager.
Oh, the one that's from the
Alpha Pack.
Yeah, the Dreamwave.
Alpha Park Pack. Spark.
All right.
Something Manus. Something.
Striker Menace.
That's the
Striker Menace.
Yeah, that's good.
I want to get that one.
Yeah, it's good. Both are good though. The one that Greg and I are talking about is good also.
Oh, okay.
And then Megatron, have we seen this?
I like that.
Yeah, I think we've
seen
I like it too. I don't know if I need this Megatron in my collection, but it does look pretty damn good.
Agreed.
If they put some good paint on it.
Well, if it looks like it does in the comic book with all of those glowing lines, if they find a way to do that, I'm all in.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a way to do it, just paintbrush, but it's just whether or not they choose to do it.
Mm-hmm.
He does look good though.
If you can you just have a chat to them before they get it out, Bobby.
Yeah.
Tell them what we need.
And then this thing, Gatron.
Yup.
I like the middle mode. I don't know what that thing on the right is.
It's from the IDW comics.
Yeah, it was like one scene where he was like all armored up or something like that.
Well, I didn't take the armor and.
This looks exactly the part.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah.
And there's 2 companies making this, right?
Yeah,
MMC supposedly.
The Jetmo's not bad either. I'll give the Jetmo's pretty good too.
Here's the thing, and we covered this about a month ago.
Right.
Someone on TFW was saying that they were mistaken, and this was TFW.
TFC.
Or TFC, that they had claimed it. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And now it's clearly in the Gatron. Like, I don't know what that shit is. So either Gatron and TFC are the same company.
I've heard that.
Is this their first? Is this their first thing?
The Facebook nerd is retarded, so it could go either way at this point.
Is this their first outing or something for some?
Yeah,
Okay.
This and that fucking god awful Unicron thing.
Oh,
Was
I
this
guess
the
so.
company
Okay.
that we're going to put out the combiners that didn't, like, they were Action Masters, they didn't actually combine or transform? Was that these guys?
I don't know if it's the same company or not. It was on the same display, but if that Predaking and that Defensor come out and they're decent quality, I'm in on those.
Mhm.
Because what's it called? Before and after. Excuse me, that Engineer General. That's like one of the. That's one of my favorite toys that I have. I'm actually joking, Matt. Thanks.
Oh.
That's one of my favorite toys I have. Like, I love that fucking thing. That super, like, cartoon faithful, like, simplified. Yeah, dude, I love that fucking thing.
It's at your work, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I play with that thing all the time. And you hit a button on the back of the gun, it goes, pew, 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 pew.
No, it doesn't.
All right, that's pretty fucking
Awesome.
good. I'm in.
Yeah, it does. It goes, pew, pew,
That's
pew,
awesome.
pew. It's a
I
good
need to
toy.
get it,
It's just a good articulated toy.
Oh,
Yeah.
if you, I'm sorry,
You fart?
I'm skipping ahead. I think I know where that TFC thing came from. But we'll get there.
We'll catch up to that.
Yeah.
So next up, we got the super deformed Scorponok.
I like it.
Yep.
I think this thing's fucking beautiful, but again, don't have a spot for it.
I got the opportunity, thanks to Robert, to take a look at the pretty much all these guys, and they're incredibly cool. The like little bits of engineering, like it's not really for my collection, but god damn, the things they put into this toy is pretty awesome, you know. So I expect this one to be just as good.
Yeah, both modes look beautiful.
There's quite a few people that stand behind this product saying it's some of the best products. on the
Yeah, I got
market.
the first three sitting in my basement right now. I just haven't got a chance to take a look at them. Shout out to Ace. I haven't got a chance.
Shout out to Ace.
Yeah, good dude.
Damn.
He's a funny motherfucker, man.
He is. I'm gonna see his ass at TFCon.
But yeah,
like
I think this looks good. Looks the part.
Mhm.
Way to finish it off.
I may pick one of these up at TFCon at least Omega.
Well, it might not be finished yet, but
Yeah, I guess they
might
got a Fort
do
Max.
Fort Max.
Yeah.
and They may do Skylinks, right?
Oh yeah, that's fair.
They could do an Overlord. They could go. All kinds
that'd be
of
cool. They did a Skylink.
shit. Yeah. So next up, we got a DX9 display with. Is there anything new in that display?
Legends Dinobots.
Oh yeah, articulated.
So if you squint, you can see those.
Yeah. They're it's very tempting, man.
They're pretty big, man.
They are
Them
big.
are good. At least, that'd be
So is
almost
that
a Lux
their-
Voyager size.
Is that their Optimus in the center of the two?
Orion packs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from Cup.
Well, they're Orion from Cup.
Alright.
These are part of the worn pocket things.
Yeah.
I like the Dinobots. I like them better than the
Iron Factory.
other ones, Iron Factory. And these are bigger, I think. Are you still picking them up, Bobby? If you see them?
I think so.
I think Robert. I think got them. I think Robert. already
Yeah,
got
I think
'em.
he
think
was
so.
getting.
I think he already got them in. I think.
Yeah, they're
I don't
out. They're out.
know. Yeah. So I think he already got his. So I don't know. If you talk to him, he may. Which I really thought he was trying to get you away from those.
Yeah, he
Which
was.
is weird. And then he got them. I was like, didn't you just tell Bobby you didn't want them? But yeah, he is. He loves those legends.
What's next? Oh yeah, this X-Trans bots.
Yeah. Some XTB prototypes.
Now I wonder the same question here with Trailbreaker. Is there a way to adjust that chest? Because that is a deal breaker for me.
There's something about him. They're also, I don't know, specifically with Hoist, like the roundness to him. It's like his I don't know. I think that I don't think it looks good. I think it looks worse than all the other companies, to be honest. Like,
really?
Yeah, like he looks like he's carrying water
Talking about his
weight
legs
in
or
his
something,
legs.
or?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, you know.
Well, that's Hoist.
I gotta give it to them though. At least they didn't take the easy way out and just do repainted legs. They've actually done different molding and
Yeah.
going for that more character specific look.
Yeah.
Well, Justin,
So-
I think that is Hoist, man. I mean, if you look at the,
Let's see.
that's cool. I mean, as far as cartoon wise, I love the accessory. He's got that alien mask that comes with him. He's got two actually, one for him and I think for Trax, or another Autobot. So they got some cool accessories coming with him.
I'm looking at the figure, some pictures of Hoist from the cartoon, and he doesn't have quite that thick of shins.
Oh, okay.
Like they definitely look like he's retaining water down there. And I mean, he's a robot, but
Could be going for the toy too. The toys have. I have to see the toy. I have to find the toy, but I like these. What's offered so far?
Oh, I see. Dude, the cartoon Hoist has crazy cabs. They're like little ice cream cones.
yeah. and I just feel like if they did that, it'd be at least better. But I don't know. Something about this, it doesn't strike me the right way.
Shout out to Greg for mentioning the alien masks or monster masks or whatever that they come with.
I said it.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it's Bad Cube and these guys are pretty much winning on accessories, right?
Mm-hmm.
MMC haven't really got much coming with theirs, but
it seems that way.
This is a pretty nice
It's got
looking
that little
accessories.
the little station, whatever, that little sun thing, the sundial thing, whatever. I like these.
Yeah, they look all right. I do agree with Justin. I think that once again, Hoist is the bastard child of the set.
Yeah. Oh.
All right. Next up, we have an Optimus Prime. Is this the Toy World one?
Oh, good call. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I was just about to ask if that was Toy World.
Oh, this is Legos. I think,
oh man, I was mute the whole time. I was like, it's like Robert D was here the whole like was here with us for the last 10 minutes. I'm like, why are these motherfuckers talking over me? God damn it. This thing looks like shit.
Shit. Is it Toy World?
Yeah, it's got windows on the arms. The fuck is that shit?
Holy shit, it does. Or is that where the? Oh well,
that's
you
where
can
the
put the
symbols go, right?
stickers. Yeah.
It might, yeah, they're shit. It might be, but where the fuck are the windows?
This is the Build-A-Figure. This is from the Legos Build-A-Figure.
Something looks weird proportionate from the abdomen to the pelvis. Like
the bump out of the chest.
Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say the bump out on the chest looks weird to me too. Like it's too much of a bump out on the sides.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think the fact they lost one of those acute triangles in that second picture.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah. On the
I mean,
crotch.
it's just.
Yeah.
The top cabbage is just hanging over something. It's basically what it. Like his stomach has a roof over it.
This thing looks like a KO oversized Robot Masters.
There you
Optimus Prime. And you know how shitty that thing was. Matt does.
Yeah.
Why have they pretty much got this as a final painted piece, except they don't have that grey piece underneath the windows? They just left it red. I mean, that makes it look off to me straight away.
Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe there's no paint on this at all.
Okay.
I think that the yellow bits in the arm and on the cab are all separate translucent pieces.
Oh yeah, you can see it's missing one. As Greg was
This just
saying.
looks cheaply made.
Oh, it's a prototype. I just think it looks like shit in general.
That is true. I mean,
The knees are up too high. Well, maybe not. Me and my regular knees. Yeah. I don't know.
me and my regular.
I
fucked up these people.
I mean, the thing is, it comes down to the fact that I just don't see it as being any better than MP10.
Right.
You know, and
not even close.
If you can't beat what many people are considering to be the best Prime, like, why would anybody buy it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, isn't this version 2 of what's their Toy World? Orion? Isn't there? This is their version 2, I think, 2.0 of Orion. Which Orion, I think, is a lot.
It shares the same name because that's what they do
their
now.
name. Just make toys with like 2 different Decepticons.
But I think the original one looks a whole lot better than what this was. But, I mean, why do another Prime though? That's just a waste of, like Greg said, it's a waste of,
resources,
time and resources, and that's just
talent.
There's so many Primes out there.
I'm guessing that's for a reason, though. Because Primes sell. Like Brink. Brink collects Primes. Period.
That's true. I understand that, but I don't think even he was on RLC this pad. I don't think he's getting this either.
We'll see.
So, he don't get
this. That Trainer X. This just looks bad. Like, that's not even like. There's nothing else to it. I mean, this just looks bad. Maybe I'm in the minority, but I think this looks like shit.
Bad.
No, I think most people would agree with you there.
I don't like the head
They
sculpt.
need to hurry up and get that Bruticus out before.
Yeah, I think they should. I think they should just shift gears. Just shift gears right into the combiner scale.
But do you have their phone number? Or can you get it?
No,
Get 'em
I'd
on
like
speed
to
dial?
know.
But you give them a little speed dial call.
Yeah.
This next picture though has a banner of TFC Toys and Gatron.
Yep. Pretty much tells the tale.
Oh, well.
So I'm guessing that's where the connection is.
So we got two shitty companies. All right.
Yep.
God. Who's are any of y'all falling out of the Seacons? Are y'all still all in?
I'm in. I'm in.
That was really a.
I don't know that I want to be, but I am. I can't get excited about this set.
The next one is the turtle, right?
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, I think it is.
So, like, if you can, like, I'm not gonna be combining mine, Lenny, but if you combine yours with those, well, I guess we only have 1 foot though. God damn it.
Yeah, that's
Y'all
true.
need to meet somewhere and come out together.
But if the hips are good, this could work out.
I'm excited for the Stingray one, and I'm excited for the Octopus one, or the Squid, or whatever it is. Like, I'm excited for those. Just the last one, the first two, I haven't really liked that much. They're fine.
Weird.
I think I liked this last one. I did like this last one.
Yeah.
Usually the first one for the combiners are usually good, then it just goes downhill after that.
Agreed.
Jeez.
Well, it could do. It could do.
But yeah, I wonder how many rods and stilts they had to green screen out to hold that Hades up for that picture.
30-foot wide green screen.
All right, so the next images we have are of two different Unicrons.
We got
Which
Beast Wars
seems like
Neo
the
and Armada.
best way to go. Well, I'm thinking one turns into the fucking Death Star because it's holding a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Look at it, Bobby.
Yeah.
That's a fucking lightsaber.
It's true, and even the hilt looks like a lightsaber hilt.
Mm-hmm.
The panels around the robots, like he's using as a shield and stuff, look awfully Death Star too.
Yeah, they better be careful. Fucking Lucasfilm is fucking suing fans these days.
Damn.
Have you guys heard about this shit?
That?
No.
They're trying to get lawsuits going for people that got Rogue One toys before Force Friday.
Oh, stop it.
Yep.
I'll rat a motherfucker out too.
I saw.
Well, actually, it has to do with the pictures and where the pictures were posted. Like, there's like news sites that posted it as news of in-hand images of guys that like bought it from Walmart or whatever, but they're like trying to pursue that shit. Very dickheadish of them.
God, that is so stupid.
Just George Lucas.
Why does Unicron need a lightsaber? I mean,
George Lucas is not.
Yeah,
he's innocent of this one. Of all the things he's not innocent of, there are plenty, but he's innocent of this one.
Lucas just sitting back like, Shh, I got my billions.
He's like,
oh yeah,
I'm gonna get my money.
He's got enough money to buy both of these.
Is anyone going to take a look at these things?
Nope.
Yeah.
Unless they say
I mean, I fucking love. I got a big ass Unicron head. Still not in on these.
If I would, it'd be the Armada one. I like the minicon thing, but I doubt it.
Wait, so which one's the Armada one?
The
one on the left
Star.
or the right?
Not
right.
Death
Not
Star.
Death Star. Okay.
The one with the floppy ears.
The sad one.
Sad one, yeah. The sad one.
There's a happy bunny and a sad bunny.
Yeah. There's a horny one and there's a limp dick one. So anyway,
You know what
yeah.
this reminds me of? Brewster's Millions. Is that the one where he had to blow $1 million?
Yeah, three.
That's what I think Gatron is. I think they got $1 million and they have to fucking squander it by a certain date.
But you can't have anything. You can't have anything left over. You have to come in with the same clothes. That was a good show. Richard Pryor.
They're gonna end up in the negative. Trust me. They're gonna win it.
This is what gonna be $400. That's no.
No, it's not gonna be $400.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think it's
$399.99.
Yeah, I don't think it's that big. I think this will probably be around two.
Okay. Yeah, cause yeah. I don't know. If that fucker lights up, man, it's $400. Oh, sorry.
Oh, it definitely lights up.
Yeah.
It's fucking
All right.
ridiculous.
All right.
Oh,
What's
the
next?
fingernails.
So
Dirty
Yeah,
ass.
is,
Hasbro news is gonna look good.
this is the DX9 Orion again?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The fingernails. Need to wash them things.
And then the Dinobots again.
Who's
Oh, that's a very small blurry photograph.
It's a sledge?
What is this? Is this like a Bold Forms
Oh, C-Dub? Yeah. Bold Form meets C-Dub.
He's more upgrade now than man.
So he's what? He's 30% C-Dub now? And
Yeah.
This is not even a replacement. It's not even a replacement hotspot. It's just flat out pieces.
Yep.
Hey, y'all bought that Optimus Prime?
Hey,
You right. They will do.
Goofy.
They will be fixing Combiner Wars until I retire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking, they'll just... it'll be 100%
Everybody will do the
third
same
party.
thing twice.
Yeah, yep, exactly. They're just like there's like there's so much here to fix, boys.
We'll just add a hook.
And
They got leg fillers.
the fandom will still be bitching about third party, and they'll still be buying this shit to fix up their C-Dub.
Have you shipped 1 million of those things?
You'll be taking them out a whole another door.
Ship them all. Take them out a whole new
Get 'em out.
door.
What's this next thing with the ladder?
Oh, that's gonna be the trick. You've gotta mix the DX9 upgrade kit with the KFC arm fillers and the what's another company that makes this stupid shit? The before and
Dr.
after
Wu.
hands. That's how you make Smilex.
Is this
That's
a
the
throw?
recipe.
Is this a throw?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Bobby?
Yeah.
Somebody got that? That wasn't wasted.
Nope.
That Keaton reference wasn't wasted.
What?
It's a throne.
Again, I guess it's just to accessorize the battle station. What is this fucking thing? Is
Jetfire? You mean
No,
Sky?
it's Titan Master Jetfire.
That's Legends. It's
Hey,
Legends class.
At least they're current. They're trying to be current.
yeah.
They're trying to appeal.
It looks good. I like it. The Legends Skyfire or Jetfire?
Yeah,
whichever.
I just don't. Why pop the head off? Keep the head together.
No, the head's up there. It's just a separate head.
What did I say?
You said just keep the head on.
Right.
All right.
Well, you know, you got your 8 main headmasters, or yeah, you've got let's see, what were they? They were
6 shot.
They were Cruncher. They're your headmasters. So you got Skull Cruncher, you got Weird Wolf, you've got Mind Wipe, you've got Chrome Dome, Brainstorm. Fuck, I forget his name. The helicopter guy.
Highbrow.
Eyebrow, Hardhead, and Skyfire.
Right.
Looks good to me.
And 6 shot.
Yeah, and 6
Don't forget
shot.
6 shot.
And Alpha Trion. And Astro Train.
don't forget Optimus Prime.
And Galvatron.
Soundwave. Blaster.
Gatron, yeah. Blaster. Jesus.
Braun can't find his body.
I think they're still selling. I think they're selling pretty good. So yeah, kiss my.
Oh, that's good.
The Prime looks good. I guess he's legend. I guess. I like the cheese grater he's standing on. That's pretty cool.
That's one of those chain-based things, isn't it?
I like it.
In the same company.
Now, what is next?
It's a thing. Oh, damn. I like that picture where he's got the nipple spark.
Yeah,
The head picture 44.
Mhm.
Fine,
Yes.
whatever.
I'm with you. Greg.
Oh,
yeah, I see.
what are we looking at?
Oh yeah, nipple spark. Yeah, it's powerful.
Mm-hmm.
The thing with the cheddar cheese in the background. There's little exosuits that fit. They give a reason to buy those little heads, the little Titan Masters.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
if you
cool.
consider that to be a reason, but
Right.
that's
Interesting, at
definitely
least.
cool.
Man, I got lots of heads, man. I could buy some of these exosuits. All right.
I like the comments. If you read the comments for it's picture 01, but if you read the comments, it was high up there today. It's probably gone farther down. But it said, "Why is Toy World or it said, "Why is Springer surrendering?" Oh, that's why Toy World never even tried in the first place.
What
Where the stats are straight up in the air.
what prime is this? What is this all
Which
about?
one?
It's a Legends Prime. I think.
45.
X2 toys.
Oh, look at them getting back in the game.
They make a decent. No, what did they make? They made something and I blamed it on you.
Adam.
No.
Oh, didn't they make the twins?
They made the clones.
Clones?
No. They showed something else though. We talked about it last week, I thought, or maybe
X2 Toys.
Oh no, yeah, it's them that's making that Jetfire, and I blame that on you because you were like, oh, I wish they try making it into the full figure. All right, we got you covered.
And if you go out of the photographs there and back up the top, if you click on TFC Laster, there's more images of their Road Caesar.
Oh yeah, everybody thought that was Minosaurus, Road Caesar. Yeah, that's cool.
Well, everybody thought it was Sideswipe at first, and then they thought, and then no.
Everybody thinks something.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be
cool.
That's gonna be the coolest combiner I don't fucking buy this year or next year. Like, no, seriously, I would buy it, but like, I'm trying to get out of that, like, just buying shit to buy it.
I'd love to have original Road Caesar. So
I'd like have a fucking $5 hot and ready. Speaking of Caesar,
cheese sticks.
Fuck yeah! Damn, made that a $10 family special.
Damn right.
2 liter on that.
Fuck yeah! I don't drink.
Alrighty.
But it's okay.
So that's
Little Caesar's pizza. What the fuck? I tell you. Out of all that shit, Matt said I don't drink soda anymore.
I get that Diet Coke. I don't drink. I've drank water for 15 weeks now. Go fuck yourself.
Got that cheese stick money.
I've lost 49 pounds. Fuck you. Great.
Hey, you're the one that brought up adding cheese sticks. I just wanted to get a pizza. You're supersizing and shit.
I just want a fucking hug.
All right.
Let's go fast.
Moving along.
Moving along to Extreme Sets Teletran 1. I think I saw these. Open the link, take a look.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It says the control.
Big Bad Toy Store. They're not just doing this either. They're doing dios for a whole bunch of stuff.
Huh.
There's a sewer set. And there's like a futuristic base, but this is the one. I use this as the link because it's quote unquote Transformers related. But yeah, there's like all sorts of shit, and they stretch out to be about 10 feet long. Like all said and done, they're not going to be 10 feet long because they're 3D, but yeah, they're pretty big.
Yeah, it says this. Let me read this shit because it's worth reading. Product description: the control center pop-up is a must-have. The control center pop-up allows you to create the ultimate environment experience. Action figures, first time you have full control over your 6 highly detailed connecting backdrops and 3D control panel. This knockout, highly realistic control center pop-up can be combined with action figures to stage the ultimate action sequence, move the panels around, and recreate in seconds. Possibilities are endless with the control center pop-up. You have the option of connecting multiple control center pop-ups. God, take a shot for every time I say control center pop-ups for an even bigger setup.
I just fucking did, Bobby.
Good.
Trust me.
What's in the box? 6 highly detailed 20x12 backdrops. Connect them as you wish. 1 highly detailed 3D control panel. Right out of the box, easy assembly. This product is in scale with 6-inch action figures. When panels are placed side by side, the total size is 126 inches wide and 12 inches tall. That's over 10 feet wide.
So I saw some of the other ones that they're putting out, and one of them has like a graffiti piece on I think it's the sewer one, and it has a articulated comic book art symbol on it. So I think those guys must be involved with the production of this, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Well, good for them.
They got a Reno one too. Do
they have materials listed for these? I didn't actually. I meant to go back and look at that, and then we started the show, and I didn't have a chance.
They got like a deranged alley.
No, I don't see any materials. I'm guessing they're just like cardboard.
Well, I googled the company right before the show, and I found that, and I didn't know if they had stepped it up because that seems like a lot of plastic for a little bit of money. But they make it sound like, I don't know. Maybe that's just in my head.
I might gamble on one. There's some.
They got
stuff there. They got floors.
A little cheaper than the.
I like the Teletran one thing. That's pretty good. Or the control center. I like the control center.
It's very cool. I saw some of these the other day. They didn't have the Transformer one up, but this little alley. If you're doing toy photos and stuff. Like,
Oh yeah, the Mulver Legends and stuff. And
there's a lot of wrestling. It's pretty interesting.
did y'all see the Teletran one? Just the computer, or the big computer sitting, Optimus Prime's in front of it.
Yes, I saw that as well.
Yeah,
That looks pretty good.
Who's doing that? Is that a custom or is that a thing?
It's a thing.
That's the thing. It's
Okay.
going to be sold. I don't know who the company is. I forgot, but it looks really good. I mean, it's going to probably be a little expensive than what it should be. Probably around 100 to about $100, probably more likely.
Oh, wait. Let me go back and look at this. Those yellow cheddar cheese looking things. Oh, that's that X2. And those pictures that we were looking at in the last segment, that's those X2 toys pieces. I thought they was going to look better than that. Those look like shit. Never mind.
Yeah, they're the ones you can get in the purple as well.
Purple. Purple nurple.
Alrighty, that's the end of third
It's not
party
bad for
news.
$30.
God damn it. Can we go back to topic 1?
All right. So in third party news, we have Diaclone homage to Fansproject Severo.
Oh, let's go.
All right. In Hasbro news, we have Masterpiece Grapple and Inferno diecast
Propel.
bonus figures.
And it's what Ultra Magnus and
Ultra Magnus for
Optimus
Propel.
Prime.
I mean, it makes as much sense as a coin, I guess.
Yep.
So that's
I
cool.
think it's replacing the coin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes more sense.
There's
than
all
the
those
if you
coin
ask me.
collectors going to be so pissed off.
Yeah,
Why
I guess
do-
there's this.
Yeah.
Primal's going to have... Cheetor's going to have Primal, and I'm assuming Primal's going to have Cheetor, which seems really...
Primal's going to have feet. How far are we making the show? Hour and a half? All right.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool. Is that there? I do appreciate that it's a different price package option. So,
Well, Transformers, or Hasbro Asia was doing the coins. Now there's another name associated. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's the same thing, but now it's Transformers Asia.
some funny business.
Some funny. It's like some third party dealings going on over there.
Why is Inferno doing the stain
but these
alive?
diecast figures are in the same line as the drill piece that you get with Ironhide, right?
Sure, why not?
Probably.
So like
Maybe.
they're already not.
No,
staying-
they're not,
still-
because that
sure.
Ironhide comes with the coin. That Ironhide comes with the coin.
Oh, okay. All right.
Maybe the drill is a gateway drug to
Mm.
get you on the figures.
Matt's already got it.
Doing some hardcore drill.
I did. It's a good piece. Inferno's doing the staying alive pose. I don't know why.
Hardcore drill is another podcast, probably. That's at After Hours.
Yeah. It's one of those red band YouTube.
That's Shattercast
link-
forums.
channels.
What's
Every now,
LYNXMASTER?
every now and then we do a Google Play episode.
Is that why Matt asks for a live episode every week?
Yeah. That's where
Damn
that
it, I
Google
want
came from.
to. Hey, people that want a live episode, hit us up. Sway us.
And
Oh,
then,
that's right.
and then this next thing. Now, I'm sorry.
This next thing.
What is it? Do I have to look at it?
LYNXMASTER?
Skylink.
Master.
And now, what was that
What?
other thing? There was like another repaint of Skylinks that was as the Siacon guy.
What?
What's there?
No.
I thought I saw it.
No, that's Lyokaiser.
It's
Lyokaiser.
Kaiser.
He's purple nurple.
That's
ain't
just some wishful thinking on your behalf there, buddy.
Yeah, you got that right.
I'll be honest with you. Like, LYNXMASTer, at least at Skylinks with the Lyokaiser, they have you take the alt mode, fold the wings in, and stand it up on the little fucking dog leg. So it's like a begging dog. That's your fucking Death Saurus, which has no place. But anyway, whatever. Yeah, it's your Death Saurus. So this is
Why is-
infinitely better because of that.
Why are they still doing C-Dub, though?
So
I don't
what
understand.
is this?
It's Skylinks with whoever you want to put on there.
Okay.
Just for the record, Bobby and Matt were sharing a moment of bewilderment. Completely independent of each other. They were both mumbling, like, independently of each other. What the fuck is going on?
I just don't know why they're doing C-Dub still. I mean, it's just, come on.
Come on.
Come
Oh,
on
now.
now.
Yeah,
Close the
fine.
book on that chapter.
I know. Put all your resources in tight returns. You're doing good so far. Just let it go.
Some would say. Some would say.
Some would say.
Discussion. We don't really have anything.
Oh, we're
what,
doing
what,
Hasbro?
what was the thing that you
Okay.
had? Greg, did you want to try to turn something into a discussion?
There's no way to without calling people out.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, we'll just avoid it.
Oh, we still do that. We can call people out. Fuck it. Everybody else calls people out on sometimes. Might want to edit that at 1:35.
Names.
I'll tell you.
I want to edit that.
What happened? I missed it. Probably for the best.
I said some people want to talk shit about other people. You know, not us, but some people.
Well, and then Matt said you might want the funny part.
1:35. You can add that out, Justin. I'm sorry.
I got it.
Well, we didn't mention anybody, so I'm not gonna bother.
It is all good. The questions for this week. Well, I was gonna say one thing about calling people out. For those not to know, there was a phenomenon that happened in Baltimore called Stop Snitching. It was like a DVD. It was made in Baltimore. It was like a documentary, and I'm using the term loosely. But it was crazy. Like this one guy just went around and basically interviewed people from different neighborhoods and was like, basically like, do you have any snitches in this neighborhood? And they were like, well, yeah. And they're like, who are they? Like, guy lives down there. He's like, no, put them whores out there. And it's like, okay, man, fuck it. It's Corey. He lives at the corner of such and such. Like, fucking people were getting killed behind it, It was a.
Wouldn't that in and of itself be a snitch?
Yeah, well, I guess they're. I'm not sure if it's like a double negative. Like if you double snitch, it's like cancels it out. I don't know. But it was pretty.
We don't have a discussion, Bobby.
But it was so bad the cops put their own DVD out called "Keep Talking" because they were arresting people off of the fucking Stop Snitching video.
Got them.
Yeah.
They have those T-shirts and shit too.
Yep. All that came from this great town. Questions. Jason S. I was watching the movie Blu-ray last night and wondered, even if the Hasbro Illuminati didn't force Hot Rod to interfere, would Optimus have really finished Megatron off? Go ahead and use this on SCU if you're lacking questions. He's like, look, I don't think there's much to this, but if you guys got nothing else going on,
you got time, Dude, I know you all are busy guys.
Does anybody think he wasn't going to kill? I think he was going to kill him.
Wait, what?
I think he was going to wound him. I think he's going to wound him.
When Prime was walking up to Megatron,
you
don't think so? I think it was over. No. I think it was over.
No, I think Prime's too much of a goody two shoes. This was before he was ripping people's faces off.
Now, the movie Prime, or he would have been ripped.
I hear you, but I think movie Prime aside, like I think that this, like the amount of damage that the Decepticons did to the Autobot forces, like in this context, and then this big fight, like I really think that this was Prime saying like this is it, it's over, like. I'm finished.
Would you say one shall stand and possibly one shall fall?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think that is indicative of how he felt about that moment.
No.
I just think he was thinking Hasbro's going to make so much money on all these new characters.
I mean, yeah, obviously. But I mean, all right, so Hot Rod doesn't jump in, what happens?
I think he would have shot him and like wounded him a little bit, and then I think they would have put him in jail.
All right, so Optimus Prime shoots Megatron in his hand, and then says, "Put handcuffs around his elbows now."
Well,
what would have happened?
That's what they did in Walking Dead.
They put the Stunticons. Didn't they put the Stunticons behind bars?
Yeah, but I mean, they didn't shoot them first, like shoot their hand off or whatever.
Well, they were jacked up though.
Yeah.
Well, complete spoilers for something that's not Transformers, so I don't care. In the Walking Dead comics, like the worst bad guy they faced, who killed all these people and fucked everything up, refused to kill him, made an example of him, put him in jail. Still alive today, because just to show that they're better, no matter how far they get knocked down, how much shit they face, they're still better than the bad guy.
But I don't.
Yeah, it sounds like an Optimus Prime thing.
I think that like that one shall stand, one shall fall. The little the way he went and grabbed the gun, he could have probably, apprehended him at that point without the gun.
I wish he would just quit talking and just shot him.
Let's be honest, he could have taken care of that shit fucking
episodes ago.
Episode 1.
Like, man, you could have handled this shit episodes ago.
I side with Matt too. I feel the same way, that as much as you think that may be what would happen, I think that he'd have that, like, what separates us from them is that I wouldn't do this type of thing, and even though I'm pissed off,
I like that. But
wait.
Yeah, he likes
Watch
it just said it.
When I say it,
all right, well,
it's a
here's-
no-go.
Let me
Oh,
explain.
okay.
Let me explain the difference. In thought,
Okay.
okay. So him picking up the gun, walking over to Megatron, and saying, "This is not who I am," is one thing. Him picking up the gun and shooting him to wound him, and then say, "Put him in
Oh,
handcuffs,"
okay, the
is
wound
something
part.
totally
Okay.
different.
Okay. All right. I got you. I don't know. That's a good. I mean, nobody will ever know unless maybe they made, extra scenes. Well, maybe not because I guess Hasbro already had them shooting, killing everybody off. So, but maybe there was extra scenes that they made, that showed that Prime didn't die.
Hasbro already had him shooting and killing everybody.
Yeah, I mean,
Might as well shoot and kill Optimus Prime.
and all they needed to do was take out Prime, and then take out Megatron, and then take out Starscream. And
Nah,
then,
they can't take out Starscream.
and then they could have just mopped the floor with the rest of them because
They couldn't take out Starscream? No?
But I said, shut your face.
That's weird.
Isn't that the very next
That's
thing
weird.
that happens?
I kind of recall that happening in that
I don't
film.
remember that part. I skip that part every time.
because Starscream is the guy that calls him out of there. Like Starscream is
And he shot his foot too, so
yeah
Whatever happened to Devastator? Was he in season 3? Now I can't remember.
yeah he's in it because that's
What?
he's like the same size as Ultra Magnus or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But like
that was weird.
what was supposed to happen was like this scene they called the Gauntlet, which is
Yeah, them running underground.
like the Devastator is broken up by the Dinobots, and then they go down through this corridor, and then Ultra Magnus comes, and all the cars peel off of Ultra Magnus's like storage area, like Sideswipe tracks. Like there was a bunch of them.
Oh, they were supposed to all be lined up and just killed.
and they were supposed to
Oh.
get slaughtered.
Yeah. But they didn't think that, everything else was okay, but they thought that part was going to be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Ultra Magnus delivering everyone to their deaths. Awesome.
Thanks.
and then like
Can't handle
after they
that.
kill them all, he's like, I can't deal with this right now. I'm like,
That would have fit. Because then later in the movie, he got drawn and quartered by the sweeps and.
Now, there were two
Armada.
different scenes for that, too, right? He got killed different.
Yeah, one
Like,
was
he got
two
spread
singles,
apart or
so
something like that, right?
yeah,
Or,
One was just storyboards.
like, he got lassoed or something? And
yeah, that's why
Yeah.
that's why the beams that come out of the sweeps are continuous. Like,
Oh, okay.
That's
just weird. Like, they killed off everybody, but that part right there was not safe.
Yeah, it's also why when they put him back together, he's like in 4 pieces.
Yeah, like he's not destroyed really. He's just like, no.
Well, they
they
killed
put Prime?
Prime. That was pretty gruesome, but getting ripped apart and whatever the fuck happened to Wheeljack and
Windcharger.
Windcharger?
Windcharger. Yeah. Like, whatever happened to fuck them? Everything else was pretty much off camera.
Well, look
Like,
what
you're not,
happened
like,
to
super-
Ironhide.
Yeah,
That was off camera though.
nah, that fucking, but that
They got
that's
blasted,
storming
though.
of that ship, I think, is more rugged than fucking, like with the smoke coming out of the mouths and.
Yeah. Well,
Prowl.
he got shot in the shoulder. Prowl got shot in the shoulder, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then he was like smoke coming out of the mouth.
Braun
Yeah.
got shot in the back or something, in the windshield or something.
When they
And
fucking
he was done.
they light Ratchet's ass up.
So why
Mhm.
wasn't when Ratchet and Ironhide all them and Prowl was shooting at them, did not hit nothing, nothing at all.
They were
And then they
trained
shoot
by-
one time, pew pew,
Losers.
done. I'm like, what the? All right.
Well, Starscream had time to shoot him with his null ray, then
And
pick up
Megatron.
Megatron, and then put Megatron back down and shoot him again with a null ray, all in like 4 shots.
Hey,
When he
this is child's play.
when he's like shooting Megatron like boom 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 boom, and then it cuts to like Ratchet just being fucking riddled with bullets. Like
He
that's
just
fucking
toss around like a
hardcore.
little rag doll. Like, yeah,
They used to dub that all like fucking
dubstep.
like New Jack or not New Jack City, like The Wire, like hardcore, like.
All right, and then another question from Craig V. Good day. He might be from your neck of the woods, Lenny.
It's quite possible. G'day, mate.
Question for you guys on your podcast. Do you think it's right that Seekers everybody knows and would be interested in, like the cartoon accurate versions of Skywarp and remolds like Dirge, are being released as expensive to Cartoon Mall exclusives, while niche repaints like Tiger Tracks and Red Bumblebee are less expensive and easier to get? Shouldn't the niche repaints be the rare, exclusive, and more expensive toys? Cheers.
Yep.
We agree.
Yeah.
We agree.
But it's more of a cash grab if you can charge more for an expensive character.
Yeah.
So,
Plus, they're known characters too.
Character. Yeah.
I'm not sure
I
if
don't think.
there's this thing called money, and it's pretty fucking awesome.
Mm.
And
I like
businesses are constantly trying to get a hold of it.
I personally don't think Victory Leo should have been a KFC exclusive, but it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, we totally agree. We've been singing that song here for some time.
$200.
That motherfucking TF Source blog got me on that Tiger Tracks, man. I'm blaming them. Every time there's some bullshit repaint that comes out, TF Source writes a blog about how important the character is to the franchise, and I'm like, yeah,
I gotta have it.
I
believe
Tiger
you.
Tracks. He is the backbone of this entire thing.
I need him.
I never realized that Tiger Tracks is actually Optimus Prime and the most important.
I never
Robot in
realized had it
existence.
not been for Tiger Tracks, none of this would be here.
No, nothing. He was the beginning. He was the end.
Yeah. I talked to somebody recently. They said they were like, man, fucking TF Source got me on some bullshit blog about I think it was the red Pete repaint of Bumblebee.
Mm.
I can't remember what it was. It was some shit like that. And I was like, dude, happened to me too with Tiger Tracks.
Yeah.
Okay, so and then we have our MP collector. And the question is, how close are we really to getting the perfect MP Megatron? There are so many unique things to love about Apollyon, Mitron, and Despotron that it becomes easy to get lost in all the hype that Megatron is finally getting the love we always wanted to see the toy makers bestow upon him. Bestow! Look at you. Check out the big brains on MP Collector. Then we see these images of a potential V2 of a Takara MP Megatron, and my excitement level goes through the roof. When I force myself to slow down and find my place of zen, however, I can quickly identify several shortcomings of each of these four offerings. I then catch myself pondering, well, what if I could cherry pick my favorite features or aspects of each release and merge them into a single figure? Would I then have a perfect Megatron? Surprisingly, my answer is no. Even with the best aspects of all of these four releases taken into account, there would still be some challenges to overcome before we had a perfect G1-inspired MP figure. For example, none of the four Megatrons I just referenced have gotten the shins or the feet down. Let's set aside that only collectors of Masterpiece Transformers could overthink something like this. I'd love to hear what the SCU guys think about the prospects of getting a perfect MP Megatron. Are all the pieces there to Frankenstein a perfect Megs, or are we still a few years away? I think that, I think it's just one of them things where it has to defy too many fucking laws of physics to really work. Where you're just going to have to, at some point, you're going to have to settle for what you think looks best. I'll say that one picture that was floating around, that was that combination of Make Toys and the supposed Takara release, that's the best I've seen.
For me, it wouldn't even take very much to, I guess, make the perfect one. Like, the thing that I really liked about the DX9 is, like, the way it just seems to nail the head sculpt. And it's, like, outside of the head sculpt on Despotron, like, well, on that little tiny chest piece that, like, rotates in and out and everybody's is scratched. Like, those two things are the only two things that bother me about the Make Toys one. Like, the transformation, I think, is fairly fun. It's, it's pretty easy, all things considered for a Megatron. So, yeah, I don't think for me, it personally would not take too much to be perfect just by combining those two. But that's just me, I guess.
I as far as a cartoon accurate masterpiece Megatron, I don't think anyone's got the legs right. I think that's the biggest hurdle of all of them. That, I mean, we saw that supposed 2.0 Megatron, and that's how the legs are meant to look, I guess. But I mean, the X-Transbot one, the legs are terrible, in my opinion. All the kibble hanging on the inside.
Mm-hmm. Not to interrupt you, but speaking of Megatron, who the fuck's transforming Destratron in the background?
Somebody's hammering.
They're doing a little bit of
construction down under.
Construction
they mowing the grass.
There's a
Are
van
they been at work?
And he's hitting stuff.
Been at work? No.
But
yeah.
Justin, my question to you about that is, I agree with you that I think DX9's is probably the easiest to transform. But
GX9 or Make Toys?
I think DX9. Weren't you talking about DX9?
No, I said Make Toys.
Oh, okay. All right, well, disregard. I actually think DX9 is easier to transform, but I think the reason why it's easier to transform is because it's got all that shit on its back, and the legs look weird.
Yeah, no. For me, I mean, you saw my video.
Yep.
I hated that DX9 thing, and frankly, the when it comes down to it, the Make Toys one, like, it really wasn't all that difficult to me to transform that one, so I was all about that one.
But, the Make Toys one, the problem is that the gun handle is so, disproportionate.
Yeah, but, I mean, the gun, so the whole gun is big. The handle's not, like, disproportionate to the barrel part. It's
You don't
just,
think?
No, it's just a big gun. That's all.
All right.
I like big guns.
Big old gun.
I was going to say MPO5 is perfect, so whatever. That's mine.
This dude told me that MPO5, like he wrote on my video, he was like, MPO5 is still easier to transform than both of these new.
What?
Yeah, and I said, man, I got to be honest with you, I disagree. And he's like, dude, I transform my MPO5 every day. It's much easier. And I commented back, and I was, I wrote him back, and I was like, I think maybe because you're transforming them every day, that might be why you think it's easier.
The my MPO5, he survived like 4 transformations, and then parts of them started breaking. And I consider myself pretty good with transforming toys.
It's funny, man. Adam picked up my MPO5 and was like, "Can I transform this?" And I was like, "Yeah, but you break it, you buy it." And he fucked with him for like 5 seconds and broke him.
Damn.
Yeah, had to buy me another one right then and there. It was fucked up.
MPO5.
MPO5, Megatron.
Who had to buy you a new one?
Adam.
I would have let him have that one, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to. This is like right when it came out. You know what I mean? Like I was like, this is the only Megatron we'll ever get.
Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Damn, that was a long time ago. Shit, he came out in 2010 or something.
10.
No.
10.
10.
And then since we do have the time,
discussion.
I was gonna say for the that we still haven't answered that one question. Like, if you could pick and choose, if you could
that hard one,
cherry pick continuity, what would you go with? And so what about you guys? What do you feel like? Is there anything you'd leave the fuck out?
Where's the question?
I think it's been erased, so that's why I wanted to make sure that we addressed it. It was about
I don't understand.
If between IDW, Dreamwave, all the different incantations of Transformers throughout the years, the movies, etc., the video games, there's it's so many different quote unquote universes. But if you were to, Crisis on Infinite Earth it and smash them together and kind of create the ultimate timeline of events.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
I don't mean to correct you. I'm not that guy, but it's incarnation, not incantation. I don't want to lose that segment of our listeners that don't believe in witchcraft.
Is incantation not a word?
It is.
Incantation's a word, yeah, but it doesn't have the same connotations that you think it does, and I don't want to.
It'll come up in the next Doctor Strange film.
Yeah, let me look it up.
I don't want to lose our southern.
You know why? Oh, this is a funny little side note. You know why I fucked this word up with incarnation?
Worship Satan.
It's because yes, I worship Satan, dude. Let me talk about this other fucking YouTube comment I got. This guy was like, "Hey, if this comment gets
worship Satan."
No, this guy was like, "Hey, if this comment gets 100 likes, my mom will let me join the Illuminati." So like I thought that was like pretty brilliant.
Did you like it?
I think I did, and then I said, I definitely commented on it, like laughing my ass off because I did enjoy the comment, and then he responded back with, "No chance. I must not have liked it at that time," because I responded right back to it because I thought it was so great, and then he said, "No chance of a thumbs up. Come on, let's get this thing going. I really want to join the Illuminati in order to be able to betray my God and serve the true master."
Oh, that's good trolling right there.
Yeah, that was good.
Indeed.
But anyway, an incantation or enchantment is a charm or spell created using words. And the reason why I fucked that word up is because in an 80s movie called Flight of the Dragons, an animated movie. Has anybody seen it on this podcast?
I have
Nope.
no.
Fucking shame, because it's fucking awesome. But
I might
there's
have.
this evil red wizard. He's voiced by James Earl Jones because Star Wars. And
Oh, we've talked about this before.
yes, he turns into like this at the end. He like lets loose all of his like evil power, and he turns into like this multi-headed dragon sorcerer.
We've had this discussion, like, yeah. Hold on, I got the. I think I still have the picture saved on my phone. Hold on.
Anyway, he's fighting against Peter Dickinson, who's like the man of logic, science, and reason. And he says, "Your incantations can't destroy me. I have some incantations of my own." And then like he goes into like this like theories and like scientific theory. But that's why I always equate that word with something legitimate, because Peter Dickinson says, "I have some incantations of my own," and he's not a fucking magician.
So
I found our banner photo for Friday.
Is it
Nice.
Flight of Dragons?
Yeah, I'm going to post it in the chat. I still had it, actually. It was on my memory card. Hold on. Where's the chat? Here we go. Oh, that's Megatron. It's going to be there. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. Let's see. I would take... I think I would take the whole... All right. I think from G1, I would take that the Quintessons created Transformers for... like basically production, and then later for defense. I would take that element of it, and then I would take like pretty much all the IDW origin stuff. Let me.
Sorry.
Hold on. Let me see.
Jesus, he lovely.
Yeah, Omadon. Dude, he's the man. I would take all the IDW stuff regarding Megatron being in the mines and writing the thesis, and I would combine the like political stuff from IDW and with the aligned continuity stuff that kind of went on in those novels, and I would take like the whole like the Whirl aspect and how Whirl is kind of, you know, at least partly responsible for Megatron really becoming an evil fuck, and I would take the war aspect of Fall of Cybertron, War for Cybertron, and then the Escape to Earth kind of G1 cartoon inspired, and then go from there. I think.
I kind of feel like IDW rolls a lot of it into one anyway.
That's fair.
In a way. Yeah, I never read the Dreamwave stuff. I'd like to get my hands on it, but I only collect the trades, so that's why I haven't read any of it. But yeah, I kind of feel like IDW rolls in a little bit of, you know, Beast Wars and Armada and just like little nods to certain things. They even throw in Psykill in the Gladiator Pit thing, like just little things like that. I feel like IDW is doing it pretty well anyway.
Yeah, I agree. I agree for the most part. There's a couple things like here and there that I'm like, eh.
I mean, I want to see Unicron, and I want to see all of that side of things in IDW, but maybe one day. I feel like Greg's muted, and he's telling me that it's coming up.
I do like, there is an aspect of like the 13 Primes thing or whatever that I do kind of find alluring.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure exactly how I would fit
Pixie
that.
Dust?
Well, that's in the aligned continuity.
Correct.
As well, right?
Correct.
That's in the, yeah.
Well, they touch on that in IDW too, though, with, they mention, it's actually funny, I think they mention all the ones that the aligned continuity shows didn't mention, if I'm not mistaken. Like Onyx Prime, that didn't come up in Prime, or the games. And Sentinel Prime wasn't one, but there was Onyx Prime, definitely. And there was a couple other ones. Who was the one that was the... I guess it was in the novel, though. The one that they made the Collectors Club toy for. You had to get it like in like one piece a year or some shit, the combiner.
Oh, the Nexus...
Nexus Prime.
Nexus Prime.
Yeah.
I got that figure.
What were you going to say, Justin?
I can't remember everything I was gonna say now.
Everything Beast Wars.
I think the 13, like, I like the concept of them. I like the idea of sort of like it's kind of like or like some kind of religion amongst Transformers, and not necessarily like anyone can trace some direct lineage to any of them. You know, like, stuff like that. With the exception of possibly Alpha Trion, but just because he's like old as shit and maybe he's a little crazy, you know. But I like the Quintessons being the creators and such. Outside of that, like, I mean, I don't read enough of the IDW, I guess, to really, I guess, weigh in on what from that I would like to see. I know I read the parts where like Spike threw acid in the Constructicon's face and all that stuff. Like, I don't need any of that stuff. Like, for me, I just enjoyed the old school G1 stuff. So keep it there, and I'm happy.
Did Spike throw acid in his face?
Oh, he shot him.
Oh, I guess he did. Did he blind him? I thought he shot him in the fucking head.
No, he threw some acid, I think. I don't remember if he shot him. I remember Jazz shot and killed a human, and that was a problem, and all that.
No, he shot him. That's where we got the Ghost Scrapper.
Yeah, it was Scrapper. Yeah, they shot him straight in the head.
Yeah.
You shot him.
Well, he was down.
Yeah, and I like that whole story where they had like the someone found Megatron, and they made some guns that were Megatrons that were killing all things. Like, that was dumb. I didn't care for any of that stuff.
Yeah, the way they tried to bring the Headmaster stuff into IDW was pretty fucking stupid as well.
Yeah.
I thought.
I kind of like that
Sunstreaker
with,
and shit.
Hunter. Oh, I kind of like that. I thought it was pretty cool. I like the way they ended All Hail Megatron with that, where he's all like, "Kill me."
I would.
I don't mind also keeping the Last Stand directors, because that's damn good stuff. So.
I think the part with the guns from Megatron, I think that was an attempt at throwback to the G.I. Joe Transformers from back in the was it G.I. Joe in the Transformers where the guy found Megatron and he was stuck in gun form and he was like telling him to kill people?
Yeah,
or he was like influencing him somehow, like talking to him.
Yeah, I do recall reading that.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. But, you know, whatever.
I would just leave everything out and take Energon and have Ironhide be the leader, and that's all. I'll be good. I'm good.
I don't care what they do. Just let James Roberts write it.
Oh, you didn't take mine seriously?
So, Bobby, where would Beast Wars fit into your
everywhere
kept fiction?
You know the it's that little waste paper basket that sits down at the bottom right hand corner of the screen.
Recycle bin?
No, I don't care. I don't. I guess the way that IDW has kind of done Beast Wars in a way, like where there's just like these random characters, and you know, I guess I'm fine with that. It doesn't bother me.
I would think for your particular disdain with Beast, like your reasons for it, I would think you'd want to incorporate it more, like and make it more of a firm, like not a like possibly could have been shoehorned in, like make it a more firm part.
I would be okay with
somewhere.
I would be okay with that too, but but certain things have to be 86'd. Like Optimus Primal has to go. Megatron, yes, like that one he has to go. Silverbolt has to go. Like there's certain ones that just they can't coexist. But like
you just named like 3 of the like fan favorite characters. So.
I understand, but the thing is that like that for me is where trouble comes into paradise. Like if you want to have,
I think you understand compromise, but that's just me.
Well, like I'm sure they have a big character roster. I'm good with most of the rest.
I actually don't mind Primal and I don't mind Megatron. I agree, like anything that's named otherwise, like Silverbolt, I think he should go. But like Primal and Megatron to me like stick out as characters that could stick around because they're supposed to be so far in the future that it's like, well, maybe they just were named after these 2 legendary.
They were. That's,
you know?
Yeah.
Right, and I'm okay with that. But the problem is if I'm trying to bring them into my like current continuity, I'm not okay with it.
Oh yeah,
like,
well,
in the
I
future,
certainly wouldn't want to. Like I certainly wouldn't want Primal to be interacting with Prime by any means. So
exactly.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Conversation between those.
And then like they're like, look, we're gonna name you guys after all the greats, okay? Prime.
Don't let it get to your head.
Megatron and Silverbolt. And the guy that's like Silverbolt is like, fuck me.
What about Cheetor?
Well,
Rat
I'm
Trap.
pretty sure you're going to get your wish soon anyway, Bobby, because I think the next storyline after Titan's return is Beast Wars. So.
Yes. Fuck yes. Thank you.
I mean, the opposite of your wish. Yeah.
Right. Well, I think like this one of the things that IDW did, and Line Continuity did this a little bit too, but like where because of the war, you know, so many robots, regardless of Decepticon, Autobot, or just nails or whatever, like went to different reaches of space, and as a result built their own culture, problems, etc., and have nothing to do with the greater kind of Decepticon Autobot war that everybody's familiar with when they think of Transformers. So like I think that that's a good way to like shoehorn in stuff like Beast Wars or I don't know, whatever the fuck else is out there.
Do people really love the nails thing?
I do to an extent because I like one of the things that Roberts kind of did, which was cool. Roberts kind of did what Alan Moore has done in the past, where like you take something that's always been something. Like Transformers has always been Autobots versus Decepticons for control of Cybertron as a result of limited resources.
Sure.
And so what can you not do? Well, you can't end the war. So Roberts ends the war.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then it's dealing with the repercussions of life after that. So like the whole idea of like all these refugees coming back to Cybertron, and then like even though we all see Optimus Prime as like this General Patton like hero, they see him as a symbol of war and just want to have nothing to do with him because they don't see him as a hero. They just see him as a fucking warmonger. It's just an interesting way to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
So like I do enjoy that perspective of these non-affiliated refugees that are just like, look, I don't give a fuck about purple or red. I want all you motherfuckers out of here so we can just get back to like, you know, smoking cigars or whatever.
Well, not to correct you, not to be that guy, but it was technically to destroy the evil forces of
You've done that a whole show.
the Decepticons.
Right.
I mean, it's Transformers. It's robots in disguise. They're more CI.
I think a lot of the fallout from all of that storyline, I think some of the best stuff was seeing Decepticons that were just fighting for the sake of fighting, like seeing the reasons they were fighting for Megatron, and
like Horrible and all those motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's just like, and I look at Thundercracker, he's off writing poetry and shit. Like,
yeah,
an interesting take on it all.
Yep.
Like, who were the opportunistic ones on both sides of the conflict? Like, who just wanted aggression, who just wanted an excuse to act out.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Destroy their own towns, destroy their own shit.
Yeah, he took a broad brush of gray through something that's been black and white for 30 years.
That's what Transformer fans do. They just act out.
Yeah, James Roberts, man, he's definitely one of the more.
Is this on?
I don't want to say he's the most important. I don't want to say he's the most important creative mind in Transformers, but he's the most creative. He's the most important creative mind. He's the most unique. Like, he's done the most.
I think he's the Alan Moore of Transformer fiction.
So he's gonna go off to be a wizard?
Hopefully, one can only hope.
I think he's Stan Bush of Transformers.
So he's gonna go off.
He'll have his name taken off everything.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, you know, he's done the unthinkable. Like, it's almost like, you know, it's worked in comics 1,000 times. Like, it's smart. It was smart of him. Like, what can you never do with Superman? You can't kill him. Okay, let's kill him.
Hey, James,
But why?
if you're listening or watching or getting my messages or my emails, my tweets, or if you can see me, I'm out by your car. Grow a wizard beard, please. Just for the future. Think about the future.
I'm the guy that's with the big sign that says hi, and the dot of the eye is a heart.
Hey, I'm the guy that killed your dog. I just wanted you to notice me. If you could grow a beard, that would be great.
Come on,
Thanks.
James. Play with us. Come on.
Come on, James.
Come on. Get with the program.
Yeah.
And that's how I got wrongly banned.
So, what do you think, Robert D? What do you think about?
He actually just texted me.
Hey guys, how's it going?
He actually just texted me and said, "Are you guys still on?" I was like, "Dude, we're just about to wrap it up."
No.
I hate to get back. He can get on. Just say hey.
You want to let him get on and take us out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be that guy.
Cool.
Let me ask him if he's available.
We have to work on your schedule.
Oh yeah,
Robert.
what's he doing?
You have to get your balls back from your work.
We'll just wait around for Robert.
Yeah.
Hey
Wait a
Bobby,
minute.
I will say
minute.
that Chief, it does look good in robot mode.
Yeah, definitely. Like that was
Man, this thing was good.
I agree. That was one where like I've had that review done for a while, but I think it comes up next week. Where I was like, man, I hate to be the one that had to tell you guys this, but I got to go ahead and recommend this shit because it's looking really good.
If I hadn't had a guy pop up like right when I saw this to buy my original, I wouldn't have gotten this.
I got to tell you that. Are your eyes clean?
My eyes or his eyes?
His eyes.
Hold on, let's look.
Your eyes.
What do you mean by clean?
Like mine has like gray junky plastic around the edges of one of the eyes. Like it looks really bad, but
Eye crusties?
yeah.
Oh shit! I can't keep my phone on.
I didn't know if it was one of those things where it was just me or if it was.
Oh, hold on, I'll tell you.
Oh, just you.
Let's see. Turn my flashlight on. Oh my god, that's bright. Does that part come up there? Oh, that's not where the head comes up. Yeah, mine looks clean.
Yep, just me. Just figures, so to speak.
Does the head look different to you? It looks smaller on mine. Like not like smaller. I don't know. It just looks like a different.
The one thing I've noticed in pictures about that figure, and it has to be something with the white. Like everything just looks smaller. Like the chest looks smaller, like compared to the old version. I've seen some pictures side by side, and I know it's the same mold, but somehow the way it's made, it just looks like the chest is slimmer.
Maybe it's one of those things where it's like when you see the two squares, like one's above and one's below, and it's like, which one is bigger?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's got to be what it is. So like, and I've been looking at that thing like, God, it just looks so goddamn good, you know, like.
Yeah, it does look good, dude. It looks good. Like it's got more paint on it.
Yeah.
The whole thing's painted. Well,
yeah.
the white part, the gray part.
Yep.
To be fair.
And honest.
And true to ourselves. All right, no hear back from Robert D. So Lenny, you want to just take us out of here?
Damn it, Robert.
All right. Yeah, I can do that. I gotta stop paying attention. So shout out
Put the
to
toy down.
MMC for the confused puppy dog articulation, because I'm your number one supporter when it comes to that. Also shout outs to the Cool Table Network, ROC.
Like our
Toy
page. Sorry.
I think Matt wants to take us out of here.
I'm done. I'll quit.
All right. Plastic Fanatics, Beer and Bolters, Nerd Rage Radio, Third Party Unlimited, at Real Robot, at Fear Corps, I Am Ratchet, Third Party TF Crashes, and Open Your Toys podcast. Anything else you want to interrupt us on, Matt? Are you good?
Yeah, because I do that all the time. Shut up, Lenny.
You do that all the time, as a fact.
It is pretty routine.
Y'all interrupt all the time.
There's a couple things I can count
Y'all
on.
interrupt.
Robert's not gonna be on the show. If he is, he's gonna make dick and fart jokes, and Matt's gonna interrupt all the time.
Wow, that's what I do. I interrupt all the time. Okay. Y'all listen. I guess y'all don't listen to the show again because y'all interrupt too. So, Greg does a lot. Fuck y'all.
Oh, you're calling me out personally.
I called it out. Yeah.
I called you out. Yeah.
I'm gonna start sitting.
But I guess it don't count because you apologize. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I'm going to start talking anyways.
Oh, well, if you mean this particular.
Just kidding, Greg. God.
Oh, my mic. If you mean I was trying to plug my charger so I could take this one on the road. If you mean this particular one, when I kept saying I don't mean to interrupt Bobby, that was a joke because or correct Bobby because I kept correcting him, but not in a serious way.
Every show.
Yeah, I should probably just sit in the background and fucking mumble to myself and sing and trigger the whole time when people say things I don't like. But yeah, that's just me. That's just me. That's just me.
Let's get in these
streets. Got that fucking I don't know. I don't even know what kind of money you got.
Got that WWF money.
Got that sit in the background and sing a song money. Got that R. Kelly money.
All right.
Anyway.
I think you can
Where's Robert?
end it on any of that shit.
Yeah, I won't see me next week, so whatever.
Yeah, you're not gonna see
Bought
Matt
that
next
Mountain
week.
Dew. Bought that Mountain
It's
Dew.
actually a Sprite Zero, you motherfucker.
Whatever. It's a Mountain Dew.
Oh God.
That's a Combiner Wars. That's a Combiner Wars Victorian.
Oh, that's ugh.
Hey, I'm excited.
Maddie,
for
are you okay?
What?
Are you okay, Maddie?
I'm alright.
Okay.
Justin called me up. It's all right. What was you saying,
I'm
Lynch?
excited.
What? Excited.
I'm excited for you fuckers to get this Overlord. It's pretty snazzy. Fucking, he's got an extra joint in his thumb though. I don't like that. It's got like 2 knuckles on his thumb, the same way a finger would. So I kind of feel like he's a bit of a mutant there, but
That's weird.
Is the show still going? Do we officially?
I think it ended around the time where Matt told me to shut the fuck up when I called him out on.
And that's
That's what everybody. I told everybody.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, Chip.